in. Now, Ring Video Doorbell has been proven to stop burglaries before they happen by allowing you to see and speak to anybody who's approaching your door using your smartphone. And now, Ring is using their advanced motion detection technology to protect your entire property with the Ring of Security Kit. This kit includes a Ring Video Doorbell for the front door and a Ring Stick-Up Cam, a wireless weatherproof HD camera to keep an eye on other parts of your property. Ring Video Doorbell and Stick-Up Cam both install in minutes, and working together they can provide 24/7 monitoring of your entire home. For a limited time, listeners to this show can get up to $150 off a Ring of Security Kit. Go to ring.com/medved now. Join the millions of homeowners who protect their home with Ring. That's ring.com/medved.
Open the billboard in 10 seconds.
96.5 FM The Answer presents Pulaski.
Here we go.
Bruins football. The 5-time state champions are ready to take the field. Pulaski Academy Bruins football on 96.5 FM The Answer is brought to you by Capital Business Machines, the James Law Firm, Bowen and Heffley Ortho Surgeons. Bale.
All righty. Hello, everyone. This is Rick David standing in for Jay Jones, who couldn't make it all the way to Salt Lake City. Right here to my right, I've got Brooks Beasley. How are you this evening, Brooks?
Doing just fine, Rick. Glad to be here.
It is. It's exciting to be out here. We're sitting here in Salt Lake City where the weather is crisp. It's got to be in either the upper 60s, low 70s, not an ounce of humidity.
None.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Unbelievable that it feels like October.
It does, absolutely. And I'll tell you one thing, if you were outside all day, you would get a sunburn, I'll tell you.
No doubt. I was able to tiptoe out this afternoon before the game and go play some golf with my dad, and we cooked, to say the least.
I bet you did.
It was dry, and you could just feel it was a good day for golf, but even better day for football.
Yeah.
Well, how about East High? We've got an exciting game that's going to happen this evening, Brooks.
I tell you what, last week I was concerned, and I'm doubly concerned this week. This team is just outstanding. They've got a lot of big players, and they won the state championship last year in their classification, so it's going to be a tussle tonight for us to come out with a victory.
No doubt, no doubt. When we were able to watch East High do their warm-ups, they definitely had the size, but what was also very impressive is they looked extremely athletic. They were long. Their arms are long. Their legs are long, and they look like they can really move. East High prides themselves on the double wing is basically what they're running. And for those of you who don't know what the double wing is, just think of Navy football and Army football today. That's basically what they were running in their warm-ups. We've been able to watch a little bit of film on them coming into this game with Pulaski Academy, and they're a physical ball club. And what they're going to really try and do is they're going to try and ram it down your throat and play great defense. Have the base 4-3 man cover 4 kind of look is what we were able to see during the roundouts. Pulaski Academy last week had a great opening, wouldn't you say, Brooks?
I would certainly say so. They had a real outstanding game last week. The team from Oklahoma, they looked like they had a little chip on their shoulder, but I think PA took it off of their shoulder last week, and it was a long drive home for the folks from Sand Springs, Oklahoma.
No doubt, no doubt. PA is definitely going to need to be a little bit sharper than they were at the beginning of the game last week when they play East High this week. The coach for East High is Brandon Matic. The mascot for East High is the Leopards, so you will hear us referring to the Leopards as the game goes on. They've got a 3-0 record right now. They've won by an average of 53-14 over the 3 opponents they've already played.
That's impressive.
Yeah, they started football a little bit earlier out here in the West, and they've been able to really kind of put it on some teams. They pitched 1 shutout, and 2 other teams were able to score only 21 points against them.
I'd take that any week.
No doubt, no doubt. Whenever you average giving up only 14 points on the defensive side of the ball, and you can average putting up 53, that's not too shabby.
And, really, for a wing T offense, the first game they played Syracuse beat them 67-21. That's a lot of numbers for a wing T offense.
That is. the PA defense is definitely going to have to do what they do each week, and that's play disciplined football and flocking to the football, swarm tackling. Wouldn't you say, Brooks?
Absolutely. Every tackle is going to be crucial tonight, and if they can catch them behind the line or at the line of scrimmage, or at least just restrict them to 2-3 yards, that'll be a crucial part of the game for the defense.
No doubt, no doubt. You know, one of the things that they do is they run variations of the option. They're going to run a lead option where your fullback is leading right up the gut. They're going to do a load option where they're going to have their fullback go out at the defensive end, and then they go ahead and they run a what's called a quarterback follow, where they act like they're going to hand it off to the fullback, and the quarterback follows the fullback up the middle. So there's going to be a lot of wrinkles that East High, the Leopards, are going to be throwing out at Pulaski Academy's defense. But I think it's going to be up to the offense really to keep things going in this ball game and get over the top, wouldn't you say?
Yes, absolutely. That's correct. One thing that I've heard, I don't know for sure, but I understand that during the first 3 games that East has played, they've only thrown 3 passes. So I don't know if our secondary is going to be too concerned about deep pass or anything, but what will happen, they'll kind of lull us to sleep, and then they could break it for a long toss for us.
No doubt, no doubt.
I mean.
They do. You know, the play that's off the option pass is called veer pass, and what they do, just like you said, any great option team, going back to my days being associated with Ken Hatfield and his double wing look, it was, you know, run the option, just like you said, and then you go ahead and the quarterback goes down the line of scrimmage 2 steps, and then he pulls up, and next thing you know, defensive back is heading straight upfield to make a tackle. He's got a receiver running behind him.
He's going to have to look at his keys and just make sure that nobody gets behind him. We should be in pretty good shape then, I believe.
We should be. So if the offense really gets things going and the timing's right, receivers are catching the ball, and this becomes a high-scoring game, it could be interesting. That's where PA definitely could have the upper hand. You know, looking at this game that we're going to watch tonight, for everybody back in Arkansas that's a Razorback fan, well, basically this is a preview of that game because TCU is a high-flying team with a quick, aggressive defense.
Right.
And then you go and you look at the East High team, and they're a ground and pound team like the Arkansas Razorbacks. So, you know, you get to see kind of muscle versus speed. Probably the best way to put it. And that's what this game is ultimately going to go ahead and preview for us. You know, let's take a step back and look at what went well last week, Brooks. I mean, when you go ahead and you look at the PA game versus Sand Springs, Oklahoma, you know, what once PA got in the groove and kind of got out of the funk of summer practice in that first quarter, what did you see that really kind of stood out?
I could see the receivers getting open and the line holding the fence out, and Lane had plenty of time, and he was connecting on his passes, and I think that was a big turning point, a big part of the game for the Bruins.
No doubt, no doubt. The offensive line gave better protection. There were times where Lane was able to just kind of stand back there and survey the field. Lane Hatcher, PA's quarterback. Trey Johnson had a heck of a week, didn't he? Had over 200 yards of receiving.
Oh, yeah, the first 3 touchdowns. He was the receiver, so he had an outstanding game last week, and he would get my vote for player of the week probably.
No doubt. You can't deny somebody that catches over 200 yards in pass and receptions. When you look at the defense last week, you know, one thing that really stood out to me is early on, Pulaski Academy was they didn't get their run fits so right, and they had a couple of bust assignments on some coverages. Then they got in their groove, and Sand Springs could not run the football. That's what we need to see tonight, where it's literally each guy taking care of their assignment, going through their progression, and filling the gaps that are necessary. And then in the backside, when those passes do happen, if they happen, they need to happen in a way where PA's got them covered. Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree totally with that. And one thing last week that I think might have been an aspect of the game, and it would be depressing to me if you get down 3 and 4 scores. What do you start thinking in your mind? Hey, can we beat these guys? And if PA can get up on this bunch 3 or 4 scores, it'll start working in their heads, and they'll get, heck, we can't beat these guys, and you know that PA could go ahead and pull out a victory that way.
No doubt, no doubt. And what could be really good in this game, too, is because looking at the stature of East High Leopards, you can definitely see that these guys want to take this game to the fourth quarter. And that's where it could be good for PA, because PA has been in so many games where they haven't gone to the fourth quarter. Last year, McClellan pushed it well into the second half, where they didn't have that game locked up in the state championship. And that's what you're ultimately wanting. You want your team to be tested, tested for 4 quarters. They weren't last week.
No.
They haven't been, but maybe, really the last time they were tested outside of the McClellan game, I would probably say was Highland Park in 2014, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would too. Like, other than, just like you said, other than the Highland Park game, the Bruins hadn't been tested in almost 2 years. So.
I know, because last year they played Highland Park, and they had control of that game most of the time.
Yeah.
Highland Park made a little push, but then PA really was able to kind of squash that push in the third quarter, and then the game was over. And then they kind of went through the rest of their season without being challenged too hard until they played McClellan, who played a heck of a game in the state championship game, and that was fun to watch.
Yeah, it was.
It really was.
Really
It was a good game, to say the least.
You bit your nails, but you didn't bite them all the way to the quick.
Yeah.
In that kind of a ball game.
Exactly. And hopefully Pulaski Academy today, the Bruins, they come out here, they show their emotion, they come out playing fast. They need to be able to get on East High early. You look at the style of offense that Pulaski Academy plays. You look at the special teams. But wouldn't you say, over the last really 2 years and 1 game, if you will, the defense has really stood tall.
Coach Woods has done an outstanding job with the material he's got each year, and it's just remarkable to me how he can come year in and year out and just have an outstanding defense.
He's replaced so many people. If you look at that team from last year and you look at the Anderson twins, there's 2 starters right there, Justin Charette, Corbin Witham.
Yeah.
You go out on the defensive line and you're replacing a person like Robert Ader. I mean, those are some really good quality players. And the good news, as they've been able to find a good mixture of players that have been able to step in on the defensive side of the ball. If you go ahead and you take a look at Brooks Walton. Brooks Walton at middle linebacker, he's done an excellent job of really pursuing and getting to the football, and he's going to need to play a big game tonight, wouldn't you say, Brooks?
Yes, I would. And to me, over the times that I've seen him play, to me, he's made the most improvement. And his last game was just, I thought he did an outstanding job at middle linebacker. Some hard hits. I guess we'll have to nickname him Thumper, like Wayne Harris used to be from El Dorado.
Yes, and then you look at the rest of that defense. You look at Hayden Henry on the back end. Hayden has been nothing but a stalwart on the defense over the last 2 years, and even going into his senior year this year. He's gotten so much bigger. He's physical. He flies around. He plays with a reckless abandon that you want on the defensive side of the ball, and he's going to play an important role tonight as well. You look at Chris Lang, who's playing on the other side, on the other safety. He played a really good game last week. And then we've got a sophomore sitting out there, and Blake Titus out at cornerback. And Blake's going to need to play like a senior today, along with the rest of the secondary. And it's going to be interesting to see how those guys can get the fits, to say the least. When you look at our defensive line tonight, they're going to be challenged, to say the least, wouldn't you?
They really will be. The offensive line for the Leopards, I hadn't gone down the line to see exactly what the weights are, but every PA man is going to be outweighed by several pounds, and they're just going to be the main thing there. I think we're going to have to keep the guys fresh if we can. Like we're playing at 4,000 altitude, but it has affected me some. But these guys, they're in shape. I'm not in shape by any means.
They were able to get into town on Wednesday, which is good news, because they were able to get acclimated, and they went ahead. They practiced Wednesday, they practiced on Thursday, and they went out this morning and did a walkthrough. So they've been able to get somewhat acclimated to the conditions here. You are a little bit higher up. Not only are you at a high elevation in being in Salt Lake City, but if you were here, you would see that you're basically halfway up a ridge leading up to a mountain. And so, the elevation's definitely going to play into it. When you go ahead and you look at the type of offense that PA runs, and if they go no huddle, remember, one of the keys to this game is that East High has several players that play on both sides of the football. That's something that is going to play into the pace of play, and I'm sure Coach Kelly's going to get up-tempoed on these guys, wouldn't you say?
I think he will, and that would be one of the keys to defeating this bunch is up-tempo. They probably don't see that kind of football. Of course, I'm not that familiar with their schedule or anything, but PA can definitely do the up-tempo on them, and they best get ready for that tonight.
Yes, they definitely need to be ready for it. When you go ahead and you look at special teams, such an important component to what Pulaski Academy does is that, you know, the onside kicks. And losing Justin Charette last year, who was a senior, you know, they really haven't been able to find someone that can go ahead and consistently kick that onside kick successfully. They were able to get one last week, but against the squad, they're going to definitely need to be able to get more.
Yeah, that you know, we've got three kind of categories we classify in: the spinneroo, and then the high hopper, and then the knuckleballer type deal. And I was impressed with the attempts that they tried last week. They did get one, and so we'll see kind of who's going to do the kicking tonight. I'm pretty sure it'll probably be Lane will start out doing the kicking.
I would think so. Well, we have about 10 minutes before we get started. We're going to take a break here in Salt Lake City. You're listening to 96.5 FM, The Answer. Alrighty, we're back here at East High School in Salt Lake City where the PA Bruins will be meeting East High, the East High Leopards here in about 7 minutes. We're looking forward to kickoff. Well, Brooks, we're getting close to game time here, man.
I know it. And you know, there's three things that we're going to be fighting. I think the Bruins have got their hands full tonight, and we're going to have our hands full for a little while. We're sitting on the east side of the field, and we're fighting this bright sunshine.
No doubt.
And the next thing is we'll be fighting is the Bruins are wearing white jerseys with gold numbers, and they're going to be hard to distinguish at times. And let's see, there was one other thing
Yes, it is the pronunciation.
Yes.
East High is a great looking ball club, and they've got quite a
field tonight.
It is 7 captains that are taking the field. The one thing that really has stood out since we've been here in Salt Lake City has been how kind everyone has been to us as visitors. It has really been in the spirit of competition that this team has welcomed up onto their campus. The people of Salt Lake City have been very kind, and it's been a really good trip so far, Brooks.
I've really enjoyed it, and like you said, the staff here at East, this morning we came over to the field, and they were just, without their help, we couldn't be where we are right now. They've been a tremendous help for us, setting up the broadcast equipment and everything, running some cables for us and everything. So, and they just bent over backwards to help us.
They have. They definitely have. Now the PA Bruins, the captains are running out as we speak right now, so we can go ahead and get things rolling. And today our captains are Trevor James, Will Hart, Zach David, and Peyton Titus. They're lining up on the 50 as they walk out. So this is going to be a telling tale to see what happens right here, Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think PA does going into this half if they win the coin toss?
I think they'll take the ball.
I do too. I think they want to be able to get up, get that emotion, get those emotions going. Like Brooks said, PA Bruins are wearing gold top, white uniforms all the way at the top and the bottom, and they've got gold numbers. The East High, their colors are red and white. They're wearing all red with white helmets and white numbers. The ref right now is talking to the PA Bruins. Coin toss has been flipped. PA made the call, and it looks like PA has won. Yes, the Bruins have won the toss. And East High is trying to decide which side they want to defend. Looks like East High is going to be defending the south end zone. It looks like the north end zone is what they will be defending. PA Bruins have won and accepted to receive the football. So we have the PA Bruins working towards the northern end zone, and the East High Leopards are working towards the south end zone.
What direction would you say the wind's coming from, Rick?
You know, I would say, Brooks, that the wind is coming directly in our face, which is across from the west to the east is what it is.
All right.
We're going to take a quick break. We've got 2 minutes and 50 seconds before we kick this thing off. You're listening to 96.5 FM, The Answer.
When we come back, how about if I take it, you get some crowd cheering, and then kick it back to you.
Okay.
Check. Is this too loud? Hello. Yeah.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, to forward tonight's kickoff, let's all rise and honor America as East High student Josh Teeples sings our national anthem. Please remove your hats.
I've been amazed how many fans we've got here. Well, we're doing the national anthem now, so we better not have to cheer. So go ahead, go back to it, Rick. Or actually, if you'll turn the thing on forward.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, stars, through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Josh Peoples.
Because you're going to have the sun in your eyes, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely. It'll take us about 30, 45 minutes before the sun goes finally down behind the stadium over here. It's a shame that the stadium went a little closer to the mountains. We got some real pretty mountains out to the east of us here, and but the sun's not going to be going down behind them. I wish they were, though.
That is the case. Well, we have Cameron Bland and Jaron Watkins deep standing on the 10-yard lines as number 35, Matt Barker, the kicker for East High, is preparing to kick off on the 40-yard line. He's kicking from the north side of the field to the south side of the field. So here we go. Bruins lining up, getting ready. And here we go. Kicked off. The ball is squibbed. It goes into the end zone and out the back side. So the PA Bruins are taking the field on the offensive side of the ball. PA will get the ball in the middle of the field on the 20-yard line.
With 80 yards to go for a TD.
That's exactly it. PA Bruins lining up in a shotgun formation as Lane Hatcher with Jaron Watkins to his right. You have three receivers to Lane's right and one receiver to the left. The referees are waiting to whistle and put the ball in play. East High and PA are both standing, ready for the whistle to blow. And here we go. Whistle is blown. Snap to Lane Hatcher. Pass back to Brett Lynch, who throws it back. Oh! Incomplete pass. What it was is Lane Hatcher threw it back to Brett Lynch. Brett Lynch then tried to attempt to pass back to Lane Hatcher, and it was a very poor pass into the sun. And fortunately, the defender for East High dropped the pass, which was a defensive lineman.
Well, that would have been a disaster if that had been intercepted. That would put the ball on about the 15-yard line for the Leopards, and they could have probably had an easy time getting on in.
Lane Hatcher takes the handoff. Quick pass out to the right. As he rolls out to his right, Brett Lynch makes the catch for a first down on the PA 35-yard line. Lane Hatcher quickly gets the offense set up. They're lined up in a double formation with two wide receivers to both sides. You've got Jaron Watkins to the left. Lane Hatcher surveys the field. It looks like East High's in man coverage. Jaron Watkins tries to attempt up the middle, and he's brought down at the line. He's brought down by number 10, Tui Taufa for East High. PA picking up the tempo. Lane Hatcher lines up in an empty backfield. Three receivers to the left, two receivers to his right. He takes the shotgun snap, rolls out to his left. He's got Trey Johnson just over his head, off the tips of his hands. On the coverage was Ian Sellen for East High. He was underneath. So if the ball would have just gone a little bit shorter, Brooks, wouldn't you have
about
said?
a yard shorter, and I believe he had caught that one.
Definitely. So it's third down and about 7 or 8 yards for the PA Bruins. They're an empty set. Three wide receivers to the left of Lane Hatcher, two to the right. Lane Hatcher takes a snap. He bounces, He's got good protection. Ball's thrown over the middle, caught by Brett Lynch, number on the 50-yard lines, number 4, Tyler. I'm trying to get this right. Ate was on the tackle, had decent coverage. Once again, PA lines up in empty backfield. Lane Hatcher drops straight back. He's got a little bit of a rush. He gets rid of the football, throws it in the dirt. He was attempting to get the ball to Trey Johnson, and they had their middle linebacker, number 10, Sati Tuitalfa, on the coverage. I hope I got his name correct. From according to the pronunciation key, it was. PA is lining back up, going no huddle, as they usually do. 3 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Jaron Watkins flanked off to Hatcher's right. Jaron Watkins takes a snap. He runs off to the left. He's brought down for a gain of about 3 or 4. So PA is now on the, I would say the East High. They're on the East High 45. The tackle was made by Jordan Lolohia.
On the tackle for the Leopards.
I got that right according
Yes,
to
you did.
those guys.
Outstanding, Rick.
The PA announcer. Right now, PA is lining up in an empty backfield. You have 2 receivers to the left, 3 receivers to the right. Lane Hatcher barking out calls. He takes a straight drop back. There is this legal procedure on the PA Bruins. That's going to back up the Bruins and put them back on their side of the field, roughly about on the 49-yard line of the PA Bruins. So it's going to be 3rd down, and I would guess right here about 12. So the Bruins are going to be tested on this play. Once again, Lane Hatcher's in an empty backfield. 2 receivers to the left, 3 receivers to the right. Lane Hatcher takes a snap from the center, does his shotgun. He's got pressure. Ball's kind of tipped. Intercepted. Intercepted by number 1, Siah Hamilton. He's tackled on the PA sideline. Ball was a bit underthrown due to the fact that Lane Hatcher looked like he had some pressure on him, Brooks.
He did. He had a lot of pressure at that time, and I wish he'd just kind of thrown that one out of bounds instead of just trying to heave it up to see if he could get it to our guy. But that can be corrected.
Well, the defenders were in good position. They had 2 guys deep, but they were actually beat. So now we've got East High. East High's lined up in the double wing motion. They're running it straight out of the option. Quarterback keeps it. On the tackle was number 34, Blake Titus, playing quarterback right now for the East High is number 5, Ben Ford. They line up in a true wing T with the wing off to the left, option to the left. Quarterback keeper once again. So Ben Ford keeps the ball, and Peyton Titus once again on the tackle with Isaiah Woods. East High now has got a 3rd and 5. They're lining up in a true wing T with the tight end and the wing to the quarterback's left. 2 backs in the backfield. Motion across. Little counter action. Number 4. Flags on the play. Looks like this is going to come back due to a penalty, possibly holding penalty on East High. Number 2 for PA was Chris Lang on the tackle.
He had a pretty good sized gaping hole to run through there, and I can imagine why if he had a holding.
Yeah, you know what they're trying to do right there. They looked like they were attacking on the weak side, just running a little counter play. East High now is in a 3rd and 10 situation. They're lining up in a double wing. Unbalanced set. Number 21 in motion, and they're just running a counter off to the left. And number 22 for the East High Leopards, Sione Molisi, was on the carry. He gained probably about 12 yards on that play.
Henry, the tackle for the Bruins. 1st down, Leopards.
Hayden Henry was on the tackle there.
Well, it looks like East High is now spreading it out a little bit. They're lined up with a fullback, 3 receivers to the right. It's a fullback giving up the middle. The quarterback keeps it, bounces outside. And they gain of about 10 on the play. Number 5, Ben Ford, does an excellent job of bouncing it outside. He was tackled by number 2, Chris Lane. PA Bruins trying to get a little bit of pressure on the corners with their defensive ends, and they haven't been able to do it. Now they line up with 2 tights, 2 wings, and a fullback, coming out with the true power, motion, and they're running a jet sweep. Flag on the play. It's going to end up being a holding penalty, most likely on East High. They're going to be backed up probably by 10 yards. It's going to back them up probably to about, I guess you could say the PA 35. Running back who was carrying the ball was Charlie Vincent, number 21 for East High, as he flanked off to the left on a jet sweep. Well, Brooks, this is good for the PA Bruins. Hopefully they can settle down. Coach Wood can coach them up a little bit during this break.
Yeah, make a few adjustments, and I'm sure they've still got their jitters, but after 2 or 3 plays, those jitters ought to be gone and settle down, like I say, to play football.
I was incorrect. It looks like it's 1st and 15. The ball is on the PA 30-yard line. Once again, East High looks like they're spreading out with 3 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Fullback's pretty deep. It's a pass. He's rolling it out. Throws it just a quick out to his right. And it was Josh Nielsen on the catch for the East High Leopards.
Well, that's the 4th pass they've thrown this year.
It was just a simple pass.
Yeah.
Quarterback rolls out to his right, runs an out route, takes the easy safety valve. So now it is 2nd and 6 with the PA Bruins defending on their own 20-yard line. The Leopards come out in a tight formation. They get motion to the right. They give it to the fullback up the middle. He gains about 3 yards. So it's probably going to be, 2nd and about 3 yards. And on the tackle was number 32, Peyton Titus.
Tackled by Johnson.
Well, the PA Bruins need to buck up here a little bit. It's 3rd and about 3.
Yeah, they can hold them on this one. They might force them to try to kick a field goal.
They come out in a double wing with 2 wide receivers flanked out to the right and to the left. Ben Ford surveys the PA defense. PA defense moving around. Motion to the right. They give it to the fullback up the middle. Oh, nope, that was a forward pass, it looked like right there, but it was legal because he was behind the line of scrimmage still. Basically, it was a sweep to the right. They just faked the dive option. Quarterback kept it, pitched it out. East High Leopards end up getting the 1st down. Malisi on the carry, had a good carry right there. Ben Ford was rolling out to his right on the option. And Malisi did an excellent job of feeling not such a great pitch. East High coming to the line of scrimmage in a double wing set with 1 wide receiver to the right, 2 tight ends. All they do is a quick belly option right there, given to the fullback up the middle. Jalen Warren carries the football, number 2 for East High up the middle. He gains about 2 yards. PA Bruins.
Kind of the whole lot defensive line converged on him. It's kind of hard to pick out one individual from that tackle.
I'll tell you, when you play against one of these offenses, regardless of what kind of athletes you have, you've got to be disciplined, Brooks, and that's one thing for sure. PA kind of figuring out what's going on out there. You've got double wing, 2 wide receivers set by East High right now. Quarterback sends somebody in motion. They're running the option. Give it to the fullback up the middle on the left-hand side, and he gains about 3 yards. So basically it's been 3 yards in a cloud of dust, to say the least. On the tackle for the PA Bruins was number 2, Chris Lang, defensive back, safety for the PA Bruins. East High substituting a good bit. Ben Ford has stayed in the game at quarterback, but looks like they run their plays in with their fullback. They quickly line up, double wing once again. Whistles blown, timeout, PA Bruins.
Timeout, Pulaski Academy.
All right, Brooks.
Well, there's really nothing fancy about them, but they just keep coming at you.
That's all they're really doing. They're just running dive option left, dive option right. They give it to the fullback. They let the quarterback keep it. They've pitched it a couple times as well. It's going to be all about being disciplined on the option is what it looks like this evening.
One thing about it ought to be a quick ball game already. There's only 5:43 left in the first quarter.
Yep, that's what happens when you run the football.
That's right.
When you want to go ahead and you want to negate a big-time passing game that wants to make the game a good 4-hour game, you know what you do? You run the football, and that's what East High is doing right now. PA Bruins on defense look like they're still trying to figure out the option a little bit.
Oh, you listening out there, the score 0-0.
Yes, it is still 0-0. Bruins need to buck up a little bit on defense, show some muscle right here. East High takes the field. Whistle blown. Ben Ford about to get under center. They're in a double wing, two tight set, one wide receiver. And all they do is they do a quick little option, and Ben Ford keeps it
Touchdown.
for a touchdown.
Quarterback keeper.
That's just faking to the dive guy, and then the quarterback keeps the ball and goes over and around the end. That's your simple double wing play.
That's exactly it. It looked like the backside defensive end didn't stay at home, and Ben Ford was able to take that in for a pretty quick score. PA attempt is being attempted right now by number 35, Matt Barker for East High. Snap is coming, kick is up, and it's good. So the PA Bruins, with 5:39 left in the first quarter, are down 7-0. Brooks, your thoughts?
Well, right now PA is kind of their own worst enemy with the interception. Daryl Royal and all these other guys have said it, and I'll say it too. When you pass, there's three things, and two of them are bad. And we had an interception, and you negate that, and maybe the Bruins had kept the ball and driven on down the field and scored themselves. So we're still in the ball game. You know, it's just one score. So.
Yes, it is. What it's going to be, like we talked about before the game, Brooks, it's going to be up to the offense really to kind of keep the tempo up.
Yeah.
And you can't have turnovers when you're playing against a team like this. We gave them a free score off of it, and so when you go ahead and you throw an interception or you get a fumble and then the other team gets points off it, that's almost like 2 wins.
Yeah.
PA Bruins right now, they just need to settle down, go ahead, play the kind of football that they need to play. They're able to get a look on that option, and they've got to go ahead and be a little bit more disciplined on option play and be a little bit more aggressive. Back now for the PA Bruins is number 81, Cameron Bland, and Jaron Watkins standing on their own 10-yard line. You've got Matt Barker kicking it off. Good kick. Cameron Bland is going to field it in the end zone, and he gets a touchback. So the PA Bruins taking the field on the offensive side of the ball.
First down at 10. Bruins.
Ball's going to be spotted in the middle of the field on the PA Bruin 20-yard line. PA Bruins are still heading to the north section of the stadium here. The sun is setting. We hope it sets pretty soon because it's hard to see what's going on out there right now.
I'm certainly glad I brought a cap to kind of shield my eyes a little bit.
I'm shielding my eyes with my hands, and I've got my sunglasses on. Lane Hatcher is in the shotgun, an empty backfield, but within a tight set. He drops back. He's got time. Backside defensive end on the left side of the offense ended up breaking through and getting Lane Hatcher. On the tackle was number 52. It was Fusi Tisinu on the tackle.
Yeah, Lane's going to need to throw that away. I mean, he was back there 2 or 3 seconds and enough time to get rid of the ball. He's going to have to.
It was more of a coverage sack than it was an actual sack. Lane Hatcher running, he's scrambling, and he's sacked again. He's sacked again. It was number 52
again.
Tisinu again on the play. PA Bruins looking to the sideline, trying to get the call. Lane Hatcher's lining up in the backfield. Looks like he'll be alone. Coach Kelly taking his time with the call. It's 3rd down and 18 for the Bruins. Jaron Watkins now lines up to Lane Hatcher's right. Lane Hatcher rolls out to his right. He throws it. Brett Lynch makes the catch, gets the ball out. It's going to be 4th down and roughly about 5 yards for the PA Bruins. Helaman Sui was on the coverage and ran him out of bounds. PA Bruins going forward on 4th down as they usually do. You've got 4 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Lane Hatcher in an empty backfield. He rolls it out to his right. Quick release. First down by the PA Bruins. Ball thrown to Ray Jackson. Excellent play right there by the Bruins. They're going to get the ball roughly on their own 33-yard line.
We certainly needed that first down.
They definitely needed that first down. Kind of takes the wind out of the sail for East High whenever that happens.
Yeah.
Once again, Lane Hatcher lining up an empty backfield. Lane takes a snap from the center. He's got a little bit of a rush. He scrambles. He's got time. Throw the ball.
Got a flag.
Got a flag on the play. Most likely going to be a holding penalty on the offensive line. Lane Hatcher had ample time to throw the football. It was more of a coverage sack than anything. On the back end of the East High, the defensive backs are they're doing a heck of a job covering the PA receivers who are quick and fast.
Rick, we've also got a flag out on the 40-yard line.
Could be holding, offsetting penalties here.
Pass interference
There.
against the Leopards.
Yep.
Pass interference against the Leopards. What's the penalty to the front? About to get the call here. Refs are talking. Replay the down, offsetting penalties. It's still going to be 1st and 10. Bruins line up. Lane Hatcher with Jaron Watkins to his right.
4:16 left in the first quarter, 7-0. Leopards over the Bruins.
Quick pitch to Jaron Watkins. Jaron Watkins makes a nice run, turns it upfield, gets a gain of about 11 on the carry, but there is, of course, another yellow flag out on the field. It's going to be holding on PA. Ball's coming back. It's going to be 1st and 20 on the ball for the PA Bruins after they walk off the penalty.
We certainly didn't need that, that's for sure.
Down, excellent run by Jaron.
It
Jaron
was,
Watkins.
nice run.
He goes ahead. He ran a sweep to the right-hand side, made a couple of cuts, got upfield. That's what we're going to need to do. We need to be quick striking, to say the least.
Showed a little bit of speed and elusiveness on that play.
So now the PA Bruins are lining up on their own 21-yard line, and they've got 20 yards to go. Lane Hatcher, empty backfield, 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Lane takes a snap. Lane's getting pressure. He runs out. He's getting more pressure. Sacked once again by the Bruins. Number 6, Johnson Hanson on the tackle for East High.
Is that another flag or is that something else?
No, that's just
a red piece.
That's
not a yellow flag. Oh, okay.
Looks like it's Lane Hatcher's or one of the towels for the East High players.
Yeah.
PA Bruins lining up on the line of scrimmage. Lane Hatcher looking to the sidelines. Once again, it looks like it's an empty set. It's 2nd down and 20. Oh, no, we got another flag is right. Penalty called against East.
Well, that one wasn't yellow.
No, it wasn't yellow. It was a red flag. So that brings it back to 1st and 10 for PA. Now PA's back on their own 32-yard line. They've got about 10 yards to go. Jaron Watkins lining up at quarterback, an empty set. Quick snap, takes it up the middle, gets a gain. All of about 5 yards, a great play. Tackle on the play right there by Sati Tuhitaufa for East High. He's number 10. He also plays some fullback for these guys as well. PA lining back up, Lane Hatcher in empty backfield. He's got 3 receivers to his right, 2 receivers to his left. Lane drops back, straight drop back. He's getting some pressure on the outside. He passes the ball off to Cameron Bland. Cameron turns upfield, gets a 1st down, and now Cameron's knocked out of bounds on the PA 49-yard line. Once again, tackled by number 10, Sati Tuitaufa. Excellent coverage by the middle linebacker. Coming over across the field was Cameron Bland, and Cameron did an excellent job of holding on to that ball. Lane Hatcher lining up once again, quick tempo. Jaron Watkins to his right. He goes ahead, looks at Jaron. He's got time, dumps it off to Trey Johnson on an out route to the left, but it was incomplete. Pass was defended by number 23, AJ Iloa. Lane Hatcher once again looking to the sideline. Jaron Watkins moving out of the backfield. Looks like he's lining up in a wide receiver set. PA still trying to get the call from Coach Kelly. Hatcher's alone in the backfield in an empty set. He rolls out to his right. He steps forward, steps into the pocket, throws it back across his body to Trey Johnson. Pass looks like it was incomplete. Ball's coming back. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. PA Bruins need to get something going on these next 2 plays. Once again, number 23, AJ Loa, was on the coverage. PA Bruins lining up. R.J. Anderson comes into the game. He's lined up in the slot position. You have two receivers to the left, to the right. R.J. Anderson takes it up the field. He dances. He gets all the way upfield. He gets the first down for the PA Bruins on a little shovel pass. PA has now gone into East territory. They're now on the East 37-yard line. The tackle was made by number 9, Jordan Lolohia. PA lines up quickly once again. Lane Hatcher flips around. R.J. Anderson has a potential to make a great play. Excellent call by Coach Kelly. Pass was complete, but he could have turned upfield and really gotten some yardage right there.
Yeah,
that probably would have been his head on the goalpost, but he tripped up on the turf. Turf monster
yeah, the
got
turf
him.
monster got him, didn't he?
Empty backfield. Lane Hatcher once again drops straight back. Quick pass out into the flat. R.J. Anderson catches the ball, still doesn't go down. He was forced out by number 4, Tyler Ituyate.
Hatcher's pass complete to R.J. Anderson.
R.J. Anderson making some things happen here for the PA Bruins right now. R.J. is flanked out to the right. Lane Hatcher is in an empty backfield. 4 receivers to his left. East High, they're lining up with only 3 guys on the line of scrimmage, and Coach Kelly takes advantage of that with a quarterback sneak, and Lane Hatcher gets the first down. He's run out of bounds by number 23, A.J. Loa.
I bet East hadn't seen this many passes in a long, long time, Rick.
I know. You sit there and you go ahead and you look at what Coach is doing. His tempo's up. He's got Jaron Watkins up the middle. Jaron pops. Jaron is going to break it. He's all the way down to the 10-yard line for East High. What an excellent play by Jaron Watkins. Once again, number 23, A.J. Loa, is in on the tackle. East High is lining up with 3 defensive linemen at times, and PA has been able to take advantage of that. PA Bruins line up, quick snap. Lane Hatcher's got a lot of time. He's scrambling. He's looking for an open receiver. He's got all the time he wants. He dusts it off to Jaron Watkins for a touchdown in the end zone. Excellent protection by the offensive line. They had East High on their heels right there, and already you can see the East High defensive line. They're sucking a little wind right now. They're getting tired. They are definitely getting tired on this series. That is the type of football that PA wants to play right there, Brooks, wouldn't you say?
That's PA's brand right there.
PA is not attempting to do anything that's passive. It's an aggressive game with PA Bruins going for this thing. It's going to be a 2-point conversion, or it's not going to be points at all. Gotta like the aggressiveness. Lane Hatcher lines up. R.J. Anderson to his right. Quick snap. Dumps it off. They get it. Turn it right up the field to Brett Lynch. Great play by the PA Bruins. We're going to take a break here. PA Bruins are now up 8-7 over East High with 1:17 left in the first quarter. This is 96.5 FM, The Answer. Okay. All right. High School. It's 8-7. PA Bruins leading 1:17 left. Lane Hatcher is setting up for an onside kick. What an excellent drive by the PA Bruins. They really got the East High defense tired right there. Lane Hatcher attempts the onside kick. He kicks it. Ball gets a hop. East High recovers it. Ball is now on their own, East High's own 44-yard line, Brooks.
Kind of a recap on that last drive. It was 12 plays, 80-yard drive, 12-yard TD pass by Lane Hatcher to Jaron Watkins. Took 4 minutes and 22 seconds off the clock, and it was mostly all passing.
It was. I got to say, R.J. Anderson had a nice little spark on that series, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
He really did. Good change-up. Gave Jaron Watkins a little bit of a blow, and then Jaron comes in and gets a touchdown. Great teamwork by the 2 running backs right there. Excellent play calling by Coach Kelly. The tempo picked up. They started dumping it off, not taking the long passes. East High lines up. They are lining up in a double wing set with 2 wide receivers flanked off to the right in an unbalanced set. They get motion, and they go ahead, and they get the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage on that one. Ben Ford is tackled for a 2-yard loss. PA plays an aggressive style on that. Wouldn't be surprised if they try and hand it off to the fullback on the next time.
Yeah, the fullback came through the line there, and nobody even touched him. I thought he had the ball. That was some excellent faking on the Leopard's part.
So now it's second and about 12 yards for the East High Leopards. PA Bruins line up. Once again, you get double wing, 2 wide receivers, same set. Wing back to his right. It's just a zone block, and PA sniffs it out. Right there, Zach David on the tackle. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. It's another loss for East High. I know that kid. Say the least. Excellent play. They're playing more aggressive, sniffing things out. It's now 3rd and 15 for East High. East High looks a little shocked. They're standing there. PA's got a little bump in their step. East High making a couple of adjustments. You got to figure right here, they got to try and pass the ball. PA Bruins waiting anxiously. The defense is hyped. They're moving around. Brooks Walton's slapping people. People are getting hyped up. East High breaks the huddle. That's the end of the first quarter. PA Bruins getting a little momentum. What an excellent job by the PA Bruins. We're going to take a break real quick, and we're going to do. Let's take a station identification before we go to break.
Also, the cheerleaders are selling caramel apples, and all proceeds will go to benefit East High cheer. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the East High Spirit Couch is in the south end zone. Random name was drawn, and Emma Workman receives the East High Spirit Award tonight. You can select here we go, two of the friends, 3 total friends, to join her on the East High Spirit Couch in the south end zone.
All righty, we're back here.
Got a flag.
Got a flag on the play. East High tried to run a reverse pass on that play, and it was thrown over the head of the receiver, actually on a screen. We're going to see what the call is. It's defensive holding on the PA Bruins. That I can't see what's going on here. We're trying to see what the call is. It was just a quick screen right there.
Penalty flag against the Bruins, holding.
Ball's still going to be 3rd down, and now with about 6 yards to go. PA Bruins right here. They stand tough. Line up in double wing. Quick option up the middle. Give it to the fullback. Fullback stops short. It's going to be probably about 4th down and about 2. Ran it up the middle, giving it to the fullback right there. I believe it was to Jalen Warren. They give it back up the middle, and he gets stuffed for nothing.
I don't believe he made it.
I don't think he made it.
Well, now I take that back.
First down left.
Yeah, he got it.
You got it.
He got it.
Not by much.
He got it. Excellent job by the PA defense and stuffing the quarterback and stuffing the fullback there. PA really seems to be playing this option game a whole lot better. They were on their heels at first, and now in this series, they're really playing things pretty tough. If it wasn't for a penalty right there, it would probably be PA ball.
I believe it would
Can't get penalties. Double wing set. Motion. They give it to the fullback up the middle. He gains about 5 or 6 yards on that play. Quick hitting.
Flag
They got
again.
another flag. That's coming in the backfield of East High. Looks like they're probably going to have some type of holding penalty on East High. Personal foul on East High. That is going to back them up a good 15 yards from the spot of the foul. It's going to put them all the way. Oh, wow. It's going to put them basically on their own 43-yard line. Yes. All right, we can see a little bit better because the sun's starting to go down here. So
we got about 3 or 4 more minutes. We'll all be able to see.
So now we're looking at about second, about 23 for East High. They line up. They're in a true wing set with the tight end and a wing to the right. Give it to quick reverse, number 21, and he breaks it. He's not going to be caught.
Nope, touchdown.
It was a counter play up the middle. Wing back, caught it on the counter. Number 21, Charlie Vincent. Looked like PA was caught looking for that dive up the middle.
Yeah.
Backside defensive end, outside linebacker, pursued inside. So now it's 13-8 with 10:35 left in the second quarter. Extra point being attempted once again by Matt Barker. Snap, hold, kick is up. Kick is good. Matt Barker's pretty consistent. So the Bruins give up one where they should have had them backed up. Shows what a penalty can do, right, Brooks?
Right, absolutely. And, you know, I don't think anybody laid a hand on him. He must have had some outstanding blocking on the left side of the line that time.
When you go ahead and you look at a double wing or a wing T set, you know, the whole game is based off of misdirection. And the way they're running it is in a way that you don't pull guards, and so the backs are just going in a bunch of different directions. When you run against the traditional wing, you can regularly read the fullback, you can read the guards, and you can see where everything's going. There's just really kind of no flow to what they're doing. That right there, that was an excellent job by East High, giving pursuit to the right-hand side of the defense and or right-hand side of their offense, and then countered it with the wingback going in the other direction to the left.
Yeah. You know, you're right there. I hadn't really thought about that, but when we played in high school, that's what we did. We pulled the guards on our wing tee, but they're not doing that in this case.
No, they're just playing a really aggressive base blocking type process. So Matt Barker kicking off on the 40-yard line. Back deep are Jaron Watkins, Cameron Bland. This is returnable. And he gives it to Jaron Watkins on a quick reverse. Jaron makes a move. He turns the ball upfield. He's knocked out of bounds on the PA 15. Looked like Jaron Watkins had been pushed a little bit late right there, but the ref let that slide.
Should have been a little slight flag on that play.
So the PA Bruins have a 1st and 10. Ball is on the 17-yard line of the Bruins. Lane Hatcher runs out on the field, getting a call from Coach Kelly. They huddle up, they break. Jaron Watkins in the backfield, flanked off to the left of Lane Hatcher. Hatcher barking up calls, takes a snap. Great catch right there. Lane Hatcher fires one into Cameron Bland. Throws it into traffic. Cameron makes an excellent catch, turns the ball upfield for a gain of about 8-yard line, or 8 yards. So it's now second and about 2 yards. Lane Hatcher lines up, Jaron Watkins to his left. Handoff up the middle, Jaron Watkins takes it upfield. Looks like he's got the first down, and he brings it all the way out to the 33-yard line of the PA Bruins.
Watkins on the carry.
PA's swapping receiver sides. You've got 4 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to Lane Hatcher's right. Lane Hatcher takes a snap from the center. He does a quick little shovel pass to Cameron Bland, and Cameron Bland gets a nice gain of about 5 or 6 yards right there. As, who was it?
Anderson,
number 48, Tao Tuakelo on the tackle. Excellent job of the defensive lineman folding back and getting to Cameron Bland. Cameron was able to carry him for a little bit. Lane Hatcher takes a quick pitch, throws it out to Jaron Watkins, who turns upfield. He gets the first down, gets a little bit more, and he's out to the 45-yard line of the PA Bruins. A.J. Loa on the tackle along with Sati Tuitafa.
Hamilton tackles for the Leopards.
PA Bruins lining up quickly.
First down, Bruins.
Empty set, Lane Hatcher. Takes snap from center. Looking downfield, steps up in the pocket, goes deep. He's got Ray Jackson deep, but he overthrows him. Ray had the two defenders beat right there.
Yeah,
it was A.J. Lower trying to cover Ray, but Ray just showed his speed right there.
Yeah, he was good 2 steps behind him. If he just connected with him, it'd been an easy touchdown for the Bruins.
The Bruins are looking for number 23. They've targeted that side of the field each time. Lane Hatcher alone in the backfield. He's basically got 2 slots. He's throwing a quick pass over the middle. Oh! And there was a big hit right there on Hudson Henry. Delivered by the safety. I believe it was actually middle linebacker. Tawasinga made the play. Hudson Henry's down on the play. He caught a good shot in the ribs.
Got the wind knocked out of him.
Looks like he got the wind knocked out of him. That's a miserable feeling right there, Brooks.
I know.
Well, the PA Bruins got something going here. It's 3rd down and about 10. Been able to get out of a little hole. PA was backed all the way up to their own 17. With excellent play calling, being quick, getting things going, Brooks. Like we talked about, it's going to be up to the offense really to make things happen.
It really is.
Defense just got to play their assignments a little bit better.
Hudson get out, take a deep breath. A few deep breaths, he'll be okay.
Hudson's trying to remember how to breathe.
Yeah.
That's such a miserable feeling. It's a feeling of straight desperation, but he looks okay. He comes off to the sideline, catching his breath. PA Bruins getting the call from Coach Keller. R.J. Anderson's back in the game. 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Lane Hatcher rolls out to his left. He's got a wide open receiver. Oh, ball goes straight through Ray Jackson's hands into number 4, Tyler E.T. Tua. Tuatu.
Yeah, Ray Jackson 9 times out of 10 would have caught that ball.
Ray pulls that down. That's a big play for the PA Bruins. They're able to turn the ball upfield. There is a flag on the play, and it is against East High. It's a 15-yard penalty, I believe, for personal foul once again.
It was a high pass, but I think he could have come down with it.
Well, this is a good situation for the PA Bruins. They get them backed all the way up to the 26-yard line of East High. Defense comes out, plays some disciplined football. It's going to be a good situation for the PA Bruins. It's 14-8 with 8:50 left in the 2nd quarter.
1st and 10, Leopards, 26-yard line.
Ben Ford comes out on the field for East High. They're huddling up, break the huddle. They come out, double wing, 2 wide receivers. Motion to the left. It's a jet sweep once again. PA Bruins have it kind of sniffed out. They let him slip out. Ball's on the ground. PA Bruins recover it, but they're going to call him down.
Leopard ball carrier, number 21, Charlie Vincent.
It was Charlie Vincent on the carry, the same player as scored on the time before. Kind of a similar play, jet sweep over to the left.
For the Bruins. Gain of 7, 2nd down and 3.
They've been able to sniff out the jet sweep when they've run to PA's left and to the east right. It looks like they're tackling to the right side of the PA defense. Ben Ford gets under center. He hands the ball off up the middle to the fullback. Fullback gets a 1st down. East High comes out. They're on their own 37-yard line now. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 on the 37 for the East High Leopards.
Rick, take a look at our secondary in this next play. And they're kind of crowding the line right now.
Yeah, the PA Bruins need to be ready for that option pass like we talked about. East High breaks the huddle. They come out in a double wing set. Motion to the left. Quarterback follow up the middle. Ben Ford takes it up the middle. Zach DeVete on the tackle. Gain of about
Quarterback
5.
Ben Ford. Brought down by
PA
Wise.
defense doing an excellent job getting pursuit to the ball. They got to make sure that they go in the right direction.
Right.
These guys are going in a bunch of different directions. East High breaks the huddle. Ben Ford gets under center. He's got a double wing set once again. Ball's on the ground. It's a fumble. It looks like the PA Bruins might be on it. PA's got the football. Excellent job right there.
Well, we needed that break for sure.
Ben Ford looped out to his right on a belly option. And when he came around, he tried to hand the ball off to his fullback. Fullback didn't take it. PA Bruins jumped on the ball. Here's the opportunity that the PA Bruins need. So now PA Bruins have the ball. 1st and 10 on the East High 40. Lane Hatcher gets a call on the sideline from coach. Huddles up. PA Bruins break the huddle. Cameron Bland flanked out to the left, all alone. 4 receivers to the right. Lane Hatcher alone in the backfield. He rolls out. Getting pursued. Great play right there because it's a lone receiver. On the tackle was Ian Sellen for East High. That was a great call by Coach Kelly. They had 1 defensive back on Cameron Bland. It was a mismatch. He rolled out Lane Hatcher to his left. Cameron did an excellent job of selling her out. Ran a quick little outright, caught the ball, and got the first down. Quick shovel pass to Jaron Watkins on the play. There's a holding penalty. It's coming back. Excellent run by Jaron to the right. It was just a quick little shovel pass. PA Bruins need to buck up a little bit on the offensive line, stop getting hands on things. Call's coming back. It's going to be 1st and 20. Ball's back on the 40-yard line. Refs are about to walk it off. Penalties. Turnovers.
Yep.
Beginning of the season. What do you see? Penalties. Turnovers. They're nauseating.
Yes.
But you want to know what? Doesn't matter what level you're playing. That's what you see.
Yep.
Saw it in college football last weekend. We see it a lot in high school football. Both these teams look very well coached, though.
They surely do.
So now he lined up. Lane Hatcher in the backfield. He goes ahead. Quick little. Get another flag. Play was called dead. Lane had flipped it off to Jaron Watkins, and Jaron looked like he was going to throw a quick little pass. I believe they're calling illegal formation or illegal procedure. Which one are they calling here, Brooks? Going to back up PA once again, another 5 yards. It was an illegal procedure call on the PA Bruins. Lane Hatcher lining up. He's got 3 receivers to his left. Jaron Watkins is to his left. One deep receiver to his right, all alone. Takes a snap, throws it across the middle. Great catch by Brett Lynch. Brett Lynch makes an excellent play and a move upfield. That gets the PA Bruins all the way to a 2nd and about 6. Big hole filled right there. Once again, it's Pulutau Singa on the tackle, the excellent middle linebacker, number 7 for East High. He's been all over the field. PA Bruin lining up. Jaron Watkins to his right. Double wide receivers. He hands it up to Jaron Watkins. Jaron bounces out to the left. Jaron ducks his head, gets the first down, and he brings it all the way down to the 11-yard line for East High. Excellent tough run by Jaron Watkins. Boy's strong as an ox. He may not be the biggest player on the field, but you want to know it, he's definitely pound for pound one of the strongest.
He is, absolutely. Like I said, I met him last week, and he is solid as a rock.
Yeah, he is. Great young man as well. Lane Hatcher takes a snap, fakes a handoff to Jaron Watkins. Lane ducks it, throws it. Oh, he throws a pass that's just off the fingertips of Trey Johnson. Trey Johnson makes an excellent effort laying out for that football right there. That would have been a touchdown. Takes a shot at the end zone. It's 2nd and 10. PA Bruins can still get a first down if they get to the 2-yard line. R.J. Anderson's in the game. Timeout. East High.
Timeout, East High.
All right. Well, we're going to take a break real quick while we're here on timeout. It's 14-8. East High leading the PA Bruins with 5:40 seconds. We're back here at East High School in Salt Lake City. The PA Bruins are threatening to get on the board. It's 14-8 right now with 5:40 left in the second quarter. PA Bruins have broken from the sideline, taken the field. R.J. Anderson's in the game.
Second down
Playing
10.
quarterback now. Lane Hatcher split out to the right. R.J. Anderson takes the snap, fakes it, takes it up the middle, and he stopped for about a 2-yard gain. So it's going to be third down. And about 8 yards to a first. They get the first down. They'll be within inside the 2-yard line.
Lolahan on the tackle for East.
Once again, R.J. Anderson staying in the game. He's lined up in a pistol behind Lane Hatcher, something we don't see very often. Goes ahead, fakes a handoff, and they dump it off to R.J. to Trey Johnson. Trey Johnson catches the ball. He's running out of bounds by Tyler Ituati. It's fourth down and about 3 yards for the PA Bruins. This is a big play for the Bruins. You've got Jaron Watkins split out to the left. 4 wide receivers to the right. They're running money. Dump off the middle. Oh! Tries to get the ball to Brett Lynch across the middle. Ball's overthrown and Brett can't get to it. Change of possession. Defense got to come up with a big stop here. It's 1st and 10. On the East High 5-yard line. Bruins have an opportunity here. Hopefully get themselves a little bit of a defensive score. That would be a nice situation,
yes,
wouldn't it?
It would.
East High breaks the huddle. Check out the split between the guard and the center on the right-hand side. They're running, give it off to the fullback. Fullback's pops. He may go the distance, people. Dylan Nosler chasing him down. He's going to catch him. Nope. He's going to go the whole way. Number 2, Jalen Warren pops up the middle. It was just a quick dive up the gut.
I wouldn't have realized that, Rick. 95-yard run.
95-yard run right up the middle with the fullback. Excellent effort by Dylan Nosler to try and get there to make the tackle. He was catching up to him. Tripped him up just for a second. Missed opportunity by the offense, and the defense can't capitalize, keeping them backed up. That's a big change of momentum right there, Brooks.
Really, it sure is. That makes the score now 20-8.
Barker on to attempt the point after.
Matt Barker's about to take the kick through the uprights. PA Bruins gets it off, and it's good. So it's 21-8 with 4:22 left in the second quarter.
You know, the Bruins don't catch themselves in this position very often.
No, they were in it last year against Warren. When we went to see those guys, we were actually losing those guys, I think, 28-7.
Was it Warren or Wynn?
It was Wynn.
Yes.
It was Wynn.
Yeah.
We were up on Warren big. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, we went to Wynn, and it was the kind of same situation. The difference here right now is PA's kind of shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, I agree with that, absolutely.
Too many penalties, you get turnovers, and the defense playing a little undisciplined football. That's what happens.
Yeah.
As an excellent football team where you can't do that. Bruins need to come out right here, get some points on the board, pick up the tempo. Matt Barker putting the ball on the 40-yard line, attempting to get ready to kick. He's done an excellent job of putting the ball where it needs to be from a kicking perspective. PA Bruins.
Brandon Watkins back to receive. Barker will kick off for the Leopards.
They're deep. Cameron Bland. It's a low driving kick. PA Bruins field the ball in the end zone. It comes out to the 20-yard line. Corey McMillan did an excellent job of fielding that. PA Bruins take the field. Ball's going to be in the middle of the field on the 20-yard line.
Just need to buckle down now and not be too concerned, but we just buckle down and need to score drive right here.
Got to get the tempo going like they did on that last scoring drive where they went straight down the field. Got the defensive line a little bit tired. Need a little quick
Yeah, you can
passing
tell
game.
They were on their heels.
R.J. Anderson flanked off to the left. Lane Hatcher takes a snap. Lane runs to his left, but he's sacked for a 2-yard loss. Excellent coverage right there by East High Leopards.
Hatcher sacked for a loss
PA Bruins
by Henson.
lining up. R.J. Anderson's in the backfield. He flanks off to the left of Lane Hatcher. Lane Hatcher looking to the sidelines, calls timeout. Well, we're going to take this opportunity to take another break. You're listening to Bruin Football on 96.5 FM, The Answer. East High School, where the Leopards lead the PA Bruins 21-8. PA's got the ball. Lane Hatcher takes a snap. He looks downfield. He's scrambling. He's looking. He's got someone over the middle. Oh, that's going to be pass interference.
Yes, sir.
Flagged way too early. Right there, Trey Johnson looked like he was scrambling with Lane Hatcher. Wow, that was pretty blatant. So that's going to be a first down for the PA Bruins off of a big mistake by the East High Leopards right there. Gets PA Bruins out of a little bit of a hole, even though it was only second down.
We can take the yardage any way we can get at this point.
Take the yardage any way you can get it is right, Brooks. Ball's now out on the 32-yard line for the PA Bruins. Lane Hatcher is in the backfield. Scrambling, ball snapped. Throws it out to Nathan Biagioni, but the ball's a little let out a little bit too far in front. On the coverage was Pulu Tusinga and Sati Tuitalfa.
These names are kind of tongue
They are
twisters,
tongue twisters, to say the least. It's hard to see. Sun's going down. We have a better vision. That's the good news.
Yeah.
R.J. Jackson and Jaron Watkins in the backfield. It's a quick screen to R.J. R.J.'s being chased by a defensive lineman on the screen, and he's run out of bounds. It's going to be third down and roughly about 6 yards. On the coverage was Ian Sellen, number 8. He's one of the cornerbacks for East High. R.J. Anderson comes out of the field. Nathan Biagioni runs out. Lane Hatcher rolls out to his right. Oh, the ball's dumped off. Jaron Watkins just a bit short. He was getting pressured. It's fourth down. About 6 for the PA Bruins.
You know, so
Looks like Lane Hatcher is going to be alone in the backfield in an empty set. 4 wide receivers off to the left. He rolls out to his left. Until where they get this spot, it was caught. Calling it first down, PA Bruins. Excellent job right there by Cameron Bland in making the catch. On the tackle was number 11, the outside linebacker, Hiliman Sui. First down, PA Bruins.
Hatcher's pass complete for a first
Jaron
down.
Watkins in the backfield. Quick handoff to him. He cuts it back. Going to be a holding penalty on the PA Bruins. Jaron didn't go down. He's a tough runner. He's hard to bring down.
he certainly is. Big number 74 for the Leopards almost had him down, but he spun out of that tackle and get another 2 or 3 yards.
Well, once again, PA Bruins are going to get called for a holding penalty, it looks like. These defensive linemen have the look of a college defensive line for East High.
They do.
They are causing some fits for the PA Bruin offensive line.
I've never seen Lane harassed so much in all the games that I've seen him play last year and this year too. But It'll help him in the long run.
It will help him in the long run. Excellent team, East High. PA Bruins doing a good job of keeping up with these guys. They just got to be a little more disciplined and not get these penalties. Bruins are getting the call off on the sideline. Play clock's down to 12 seconds. Lane Hatcher in the backfield in an empty set. Takes a snap. He dumps it over the middle. Trey Johnson's tackled. Gain of about 3 yards. Kuli Tawasinga once again in on the tackle across the middle as Trey Johnson was dragging across the middle. They were able to sniff that one out. It's 2nd and about 11.
Their linebackers are playing
R.J.
outstanding.
Anderson's, yeah, they are playing outstanding. R.J. Anderson in the backfield with Lane Hatcher. He loops out on a swing. Lane dumps it off to Brett Lynch. Brett Lynch turns it upfield, gets tackled, and he goes out of bounds roughly, I'd say at the 49-yard line of PA. That was a good gain, so it's going to be 3rd and short. He was tackled on that play by A.J. Iloa.
Iloa was tackled for the Leopards.
3rd down and about 3.5.
3rd down and 3.
R.J. Anderson's in the game. Jaron Watkins on the sidelines. R.J. split out to the left. 4 wide receivers to the right of Lane. Lane drops back. He's throwing a deep pass to R.J. And R.J. makes an attempt at the ball, but I think we're going to get a targeting penalty on number 4, who is Tyler Ituate. And he's down because I think he brung his own bell. That could be a possible targeting call. He went after RJ and hit him up high, well above the neck. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. One of the defensive backs for these guys who play some good football. Personal foul.
Right now we've got 1:42 left in the 2nd quarter, and the Leopards are leading the Bruins 21-8.
Trying to see what they're going to do here. Calling it a personal foul. And I guess it's not targeting where he's ejected or moved out of the game. He's still in the game. Bruins take the field. They're now threatening to score. Ball's on the 36-yard line of East High. Lane Hatcher lines up with Jaron Watkins to his left. Bruins are ready. Snap up the middle. Excellent trap up the middle. And there goes Jaron Watkins. Jaron Watkins turns up Jansen. He's all the way to the 5-yard line. He's down at the 1-yard line. Excellent run.
Oh, man.
Quick trap up the middle. Excellent job by the guard. Trap blocking on the nose. Jaron Watkins makes an excellent run. It's hard to see.
Oh.
He's hard to catch. Right, Brooks?
He certainly is.
PA Bruins lining up. Jaron Watkins once again. Flanked off just to the left. Hands it to Jaron up the middle. They stuff it for nothing.
Yeah.
Loss of about a yard.
Should have gone wide on that play, but who knows?
They knew it was coming.
Yeah.
2nd down on the 2-yard line.
Tackled by Lobahea for the Leopards.
Make some substitution, bringing in some defensive player. They're going heavy right here. You've got Hayden Henry coming in the game along with Isaiah Woods. And here we go. R.J. Edson takes it upfield. We're going to call that on the 1-inch line. I would say that's the 1-inch line, wouldn't you, Brooks?
I don't think he can get any closer than that.
Yeah. The ball just got to take the nose over, and that's really about it.
Anderson, the ball carrier. 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. R.J. Anderson still in the ball game. Oh, he fumbles the football! Looks like PA got back on the ball. Luckily, Lane Hatcher recovered it.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the Bruins.
25 seconds left on the clock here in the 2nd quarter. It's 21-8. PA Bruins now have a 4th down and 2 to go.
You know, this is a tough position for the Bruins to try to score because they're not a power-type football team, and they just can't line up against a bunch of big boys and try to shove them back, get into the end zone. It's going to take a finesse-type play to score here, but I believe the Bruins are up for it.
I think the PA Bruins definitely need to get on the perimeter.
Yes,
there, Brooks, don't you? You look at the speed, You need to bait them up the middle.
Yeah.
And then try and get on the perimeter.
Some quick pass or something, just a.
Well, they are going to be looking for that.
Yeah,
that's the one
that's
thing
right.
for sure. That's why you got to bait them down a little bit with some type of play action up the middle. Well, you've got 2 yards to go. Ball was on the 1-inch line. Brooks.
Yeah, well, it's on the. Remember that fumble now? It's on the 2. But it was on the 1 inch.
Yeah, it was on the 1 inch, and now it's on the 2.
Yeah.
Could be another opportunity for PA to score. It could be another opportunity for East High to get the momentum.
Brooks and Rick, we're hoping to get Jay Jones live on the phone here at the half. So, Jay, if you're listening, please go ahead and call into the studio.
Be great. Love to talk to Jay.
Yeah, he's missing a good ball game tonight.
PA Bruins are lining up. They've got Isaiah Woods in the game along with Hayden Henry. A little bit of their jumbo package here.
Crucial.
Got split backs. Lane Hatcher standing in the middle of them. Be interesting to see what happens. It's a quick pass. Throwing it deep.
Nope.
Wasn't Lane Hatcher on the pass. It was actually Hayden Henry. Hayden Henry tried to get the pass to Lynch, and Lynch was unable to get to the ball. Ball was overthrown. So another missed opportunity right there by the PA Bruins. PA defense takes the field with 19 seconds left in the half. It's 21-8. Brooks can't let another fullback pop here.
No.
Play disciplined football.
Keep somebody back.
On the 2-yard line.
That could, going down 2 scores at the half been a lot better if it only been 1.
Yes, it would have been. PA Bruins have been their own worst enemy. Fumbling the ball, penalties. You just can't do those kind of things. Coach Wyatt talking to the defense on the sideline. Well, Brooks, right here, you got to figure they're going to keep it pretty safe, and they're going to go what they've been able to do. It looks like the PA Bruins have been a little bit exposed on the PA right side of the defense.
I bet they'll try to do the same thing they scored that long touchdown on, or something in that kind of category, I bet.
Both long runs have happened where they've really kind of come off the guard tackle hip on the right side of the PA defense.
Well, I don't think East will take a knee, that's for sure. If he does, he'll be in the end zone.
They're lining up in double wing, 2 wide receiver set. PA Bruins being aggressive. They're just going to, looks like they're going to run it out and go to halftime.
Yeah.
So we're got about 10 seconds left in the half. Both teams starting to make their way to the sideline. All righty. Well, the first half is in the books. It's the East High Leopards 21, PA Bruins 8. We're going to take a break here. You're listening to Bruin Football on 96.5 FM, The Answer.
Hey, Zach. Did you
And now for your halftime entertainment, please welcome to the field your East High cheerleaders.
over the field, P. Brooks, wouldn't you say? I mean, you look at this, it's 21-8, and the PA Bruins had an opportunity to make this game basically a 24 to 21 ball game, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, that's true. They've been their worst own enemies tonight and shooting themselves in the foot. And it could be a different ball game. It should be a different ball game, but that's football goal for you.
Two key penalties, 2 key turnovers really have hurt PA. One of them was an interception where East High was able to get points on. So there's 7 points right there.
Yeah.
And then you go ahead and you look at the fumble on right before the half in the exchange between Lane Hatcher and R.J. Anderson going into the end zone. And there's another 7 points.
Yep.
And so you're looking at possibly, if you just take away those 2 plays, a probably 15 or 16 to 14 ball game in PA's favor. PA's just got to settle down on the defensive side of the ball. They've just got to get their assignments taken care of. It looks like they're over pursuing, which you cannot do with this kind of
No,
with this kind of offense, right?
No, okay.
I mean, they're just running so much misdirection with their double wing. They're running the option. They're going ahead and they're running the jet sweep and they're running the counter. And it's getting the eyes of the linebackers and the defensive backs in the wrong spot. They're blocking down really hard on base blocking. And these guys are lining up, and you can see they're whiting their knuckles for East High.
Yeah.
And they're just firing off. It's not like it's a fancy gig, It's just you need to be disciplined. So Coach Wood, I'm sure, is talking about them at halftime. Coach Kelly on the other side, I'm sure he's tired of the penalties.
I think we've had more penalties in the first half of this ball game than I've seen any times I've been helping with PA football.
No doubt. The penalties, I mean, we didn't keep count of it, but I would probably say both teams, I'd say East High as well, have given up a lot of opportunities. Well,
we got Jay on the phone.
We've got a guest.
Jay, there?
You're missing a good ball game, Jay.
Jay, there's no doubt about it. Coach Wood does an excellent job. It's really just getting the guys in the right spot because it looks like, and I think Brooks would agree with me here, they're not getting blown off the ball. PA is playing an excellent job of being able to maintain leverage and body position. It's just assignment driven. That's exactly it, Jay. 100% correct. It's been a mistake-riddled offense, to say the least. The penalties, the turnovers have really caused quite a few problems for the PA offense, where it's not so much East High stopping us, it's us shooting ourselves in the foot. So we can't get that momentum. We can't get over that hump. It really reminds me of last year when we were at the Win game.
Great job.
Think about that one.
Number one was, if you guys remember, back about 7 years ago, Cabot played at PA, and their theory was to run the football, run the clock, and keep PA's offense off the field. They were successful. But the next year we went to Cabot, and it was 29-0 PA before Cabot ever got the football, and that changed their theory of everything. You have to take the lead and make them change their game plan. Also, Rick, you're right. Last year at Win, after a big win at Dallas Highland Park, we looked terrible in the first half, and then adjustments at halftime made the difference. We came out in the second half and scored 35 straight points. So I've got my fingers crossed. We'll see what happens with the halftime adjustments.
No doubt. And you know what's interesting, Jay? When you think about that Win game, it was a fullback up the middle that was killing us.
It was.
Exact same situation. Remember how good that fullback was for Win? He was a powerful runner.
Very good.
Probably quicker than this guy that scored on the long touch, the 95-yard touchdown, and had a little bit lower body position. But East High, Jay, if you would see these guys, they really are a physically gifted football team. I don't think PA has lined up against a team like this other than probably McClellan in Arkansas, as well as Highland Park. So when you look at the level of talent that they're facing here in East High, it's high, to say the least.
Well, and they want the rest of the year, Rick. You know that. This is their challenge for the year. And Coach Kelly likes a good challenge. He likes to challenge the guys and say, okay, if you can line up against these guys, you can line up against anybody. But, in the second half, if we can stop them, get the football back, go down and score, it changes the whole ball game up again. So, we just need to hang with them until something good happens. We haven't had any good breaks yet. That 95-yard touchdown run was kind of a backbreaker in the first half. But, hey, we can do the same thing in the second half.
No doubt. No doubt. They can get the ball rolling, hopefully just like we did against Wynn in the second game of the season last year, and get some positive things going. Coach Kelly's an excellent coach of making adjustments. I think one thing he did that was really nice, Jay, and you probably would agree, is on the one series where we went all the way down the field and we had East High kind of deep chest breathing, if you will. It was quick tempo. They were rollout passes, quick runs. Things were happening really quick. I think that's something I'm sure Coach Kelly's looking to do coming third quarter, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and how's the altitude guys going? I mean, I can't tell if this is on the radio. Is it affecting anybody, or is everything okay?
It looks like everybody's running really well, both sides of the ball. Obviously, they're accustomed to it at East High, but the Bruins don't look tired. It really doesn't look like it's a physical aspect.
No, it doesn't.
It's
sure
between
doesn't.
the ears, wouldn't you say, Brooks?
It is. I believe so.
So really from that perspective, both teams look lively. It's crisp out here tonight. It's probably in the 60s. The sun's setting. It's a beautiful setting for high school football on a Friday night. Mm-hmm. It really, really is. And I don't think that the kids are tired. After the long, hot, humid summer we've had in Arkansas, this is probably refreshing for the kids, wouldn't you say, bro?
Yeah, it would.
Good.
It would definitely perk me up, and it has. And I'm not even playing.
Good. Well, I miss you guys. We're listening. We got our fingers crossed. Let's get a few breaks in the second half, but let's run that streak to 29.
Yeah, we're sitting on 28 right now. We need one more
That's
to
exactly
make it
it.
29.
That's exactly it. Great talking with you, Jay. Appreciate you calling in, man.
Thank you, brothers. Appreciate it.
Take care. Have a good evening.
Bye-bye.
Speaking of break, we better take one real quick, too.
We're going to take one right now. You're listening to Bruin Football on 96.5 FM, The Answer.
Hey, it's Hunter Bell from Bell Chevrolet. It's that time of year. The kids
Looks like they're starting to get their eyes in the right spot a little bit.
Second down and 14.
Bruins.
Play was very familiar to me. That's kind of what we call 27 counter when I played. But
That's it. No different. Difference is there's no guards pulling, right, Brooks?
Right, that's
double
the
wing,
only
Ben
difference.
Ford gets under center, you get motion. It's going to be a pass.
Oh.
And he pops out right behind Dylan Nosler. It was number 4, Tyler Ituate on the play.
Well, we got burned.
Yep, got him looking, just like you talked about. Just like you talked about, Brooks. Ran the option pass right down the line of scrimmage. Ben Ford goes ahead, fakes the option to the right. Tight end pops out, or the wing pops out, goes straight up the field, and beats the defensive back.
They're going to make you play honest football. That's one way to do it.
No doubt. No doubt. Kicks up. It's good. Matt Barker makes the score 28-8. It's 11:09 left in the third quarter. That was a quick momentum shift in their way. East High playing excellent football this evening. Nothing too complicated, just really disciplined.
Yeah.
A lot of misdirection. Very similar to what we saw in Wynn last year.
Yep.
Thing is these guys have a lot of really, really good athletes at each and every position.
Yes, they do.
PA's not getting pushed around. They're playing a good physical game.
Yeah.
They've just got to stop the mental mistakes on the defensive side of the football. They do that, PA's going to be able to capitalize and make things happen.
But one thing, too, is not hope PA doesn't get the attitude of getting down on themselves and keep their heads up and keep playing hard.
Yeah, it's really important right here for the offense to go ahead and give themselves a touchdown. You've got Cameron Bland and Jaron Watkins deep for the PA Bruins as Matt Barker sets up to kick the ball off on the 40-yard line. He approaches the ball. It's a deep kick, deep into the end zone. PA Bruins are going to get the ball in the middle of the field on the 20-yard line. Here comes the offense, taking the field. Lane Hatcher talking with Coach Kelly on the sideline, getting the call. Here comes Lane Hatcher coming off the sidelines. PA Bruins in a huddle. Lane goes ahead, gives a signal. PA lining up. First opportunity of the second half for the offense. Jaron Watkins is alone in the backfield playing quarterback. Lane Hatcher split out. You get motion by Lane. Passes it off to Lane. Ball's passed to Brett Lynch. Caught on the sidelines. Excellent catch for a first down. Brett Lynch on the catch. Tackled by number 23, or run out of bounds by A.J. Iloa.
Well, that's a good way to start the offensive.
Jaron Watkins back in the same position. Lane coming in motion towards him. Fakes it. Here goes Jaron Watkins, runs up the middle. He doesn't go down and gets a gain of about 5 or 6 yards. Good quick hits. Coach Kelly signaling in. Offense getting set. Lane Hatcher back at quarterback. Jaron Watkins flanked to his left. Fakes to Jaron. Throws it deep over the middle. Oh, intercepted. It's number 4. Tyler Ituai running with the ball still. He's going down the sidelines. He runs out of bounds at the 20-yard line for the PA Bruins. Excellent job by the safety of hanging back, reading the eyes of the quarterback. Turnovers.
Yeah, that's what's been hurting. Penalties, fumbles, and turnovers.
PA Bruin defense needs to stiffen up right here. Be nice to get a turnover on this side of the ball right here. Need to make something happen positive.
You know, a score here by the Leopards would
Ball's being backed up. Must have been something. I didn't see a flag, Brooks. They saying he was down possibly. That gives PA a break. The ball's now on the 35-yard line as opposed to the 20 of the PA Bruins. Double wing. PA Bruins line it up, get motion.
Oh.
Then the ball! PA's got the ball! recovered by the Bruins. That's the break the PA Bruins needed.
Yes, sir.
Will Hart did an excellent job of getting in the backfield.
And who calls the fumble?
Yeah.
Brooks Walton.
Brooks Walton made an excellent job. They were very aggressive on that play, got him in the backfield. That's the kind of play that PA Bruin defense can make when they play fast and they play furious. Excellent job. Flip of the coin right there. PA Bruins get this ball and they go ahead and they get some momentum going on their side. Hopefully the Bruins can start to get some of those quick passes off, really kind of get them off balance and attack various positions on the field.
Yeah.
Lane Hatcher alone in the backfield. 4 wide receivers. Lane Hatcher looks to his right. Quick pass. Jaron Watkins catches it. Turns upfield. He's tackled. Nope. Doesn't go down. Hard to get Jaron Watkins down. And he ends up making a gain of about 2 yards out of that play.
I need a little flag out there, I believe. A little extra activity on the sideline.
Little extra activity by Sati Tuetafa. Playing a little aggressive, and Jaron's not going to take it. He didn't get him down either. That's the interesting thing. Big difference in the size of the two, but one of them's got a lot of heart.
Yeah.
Lane Hatcher takes the ball. He runs the ball up the middle. Excellent call by Coach Kelly. Lane Hatcher runs out of bounds, and he may get a personal foul. East High losing a little bit of the composure here. It's Tyler Tiuate running him out of bounds and getting us a nice another 15 yards. Excellent call by Coach Kelly, using Lane's feet to keep them off balance. The only problem that kind of upsets me about this is it slows them down and lets them get a little breather because it looks like their defensive line's starting to feel it again a little bit. Now the PA Bruins are going to get 1st and 10 on the East High 27-yard line. Lane Hatcher lined up, backfield all alone. 3 receivers to his right, two to his left. Lane drops back, quick pass, dumps it out. Incomplete pass. Pass was intended for Ray Jackson. And it's A.J. Loa again on the coverage.
Of all the teams I've seen PA played the last few years, this team here seems to have the best defensive backs that we've faced.
Yes, they definitely do. There goes R.J. Anderson up the middle. Kind of runs into a couple of his own offensive linemen, bounces off, and gets a gain of about 3 yards. Yeah, it looks like the defensive backfield for East High. They're playing a cover 4 look, doing an excellent job back there. Their safeties do a good job of staying at home. They're just a really athletic ball club. Sometimes they line up in man. They're not scared. They got a good defensive front. That always makes the job a little bit easier. Lane Hatcher back. Play taking the snap out of the shotgun. Throws the ball down onto the dirt. Look for Trey Johnson deep in the corner of the end in the corner of the field on about 1 or 2 yard line. One skin. It's Tyler Ete on the coverage. PA Bruins have 4th and about 8. Lane Hatcher's going to go into an empty set. Nathan Biagioni and Trey Johnson to the PA sideline. 3 receivers to the left. Running out routes. Got Ray Jackson wide open. He turns it upfield. He gets it all the way to the 3 or 4 yard line. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It's a 6 yard line. It's a first down for the PA Bruins. He was run out of bounds by Pulu Tasinga. PA Bruins lining up. They're threatening again. Ball's on the 6 yard line. It's goal to go. R.J. Anderson's in the game. He's flanked out. He's to the left of Lane Hatcher. Apologies. He moves to the right of Lane. Lane takes a snap, rolls to his right. Plants, gets sacked. On the sack was number 9, Jordan Lolohia. Also in on the assist there was Fusi Tisinu. Defensive lineman getting a little penetration there. 2nd down. Ball's about on the 15 yard line now for the PA Bruins. 2 receivers to the left, 3 receivers to the right. Lane Hatcher alone in the backfield, an empty set. Coach Kelly signaling the signals. Lane drops back. Drops it over the middle. He's got a touchdown! Brett Lynch with an excellent catch. PA Bruins back in this ball game. With 8 minutes and 8 seconds left in the third quarter, PA Bruins have now made it 28-14. Looks like they're going to try the extra point here. That they are. So the PA Bruins are lining up. Lane Hatcher's about to try to get the kick. Snap. It's up. It's good. Through the upright. So the PA Bruins get on the scoreboard at the right time. It's 28-15 with 8 minutes and 8 seconds left in the third quarter. We're going to take a break. You're listening to Bruin Football on 96.5 FM, The Answer.
The Rogers family for Capital Business Machines.
It's real important to keep going what our guys.
Ball is going to bounce and probably go a little bit deeper and bounce high. PA Bruins look anxious over here. If they could get this ball, it would be a big momentum switch. Here goes Brett. Good kick. Bounces. Oh, PA Bruins may get it. Nope. Bounced right into the hands of East High. Who was it that recovered that one right there? Brooks. It was number 4.
Number 4, okay.
Yeah, it was Tyler E.T. Uate.
That last drive by the Bruins was 7 plays, covered 55 yards. It was a 15-yard touchdown pass by Lane Hatcher to Brett Lynch. It took 2 minutes and 11 seconds off the clock for us.
All right, the defense has got to come up with another turnover here, play some big football. Front line's doing an excellent job of keeping leverage, not getting pushed off the ball. It's about disciplined football against these wing T teams. They line up in a true wing. Look for a counter over there to the other side. Motion. Offsides by East High. It wouldn't have mattered anyway because guess what? We were in the backfield. Excellent job by Brooks Walton right there, knifing through the offensive line. Ball's going to get backed up here. They were trying to go ahead and get the ball to, it was number 54 that was offsides. Let's see here. So you're looking at Paul Miley, who jumped offsides. I think he's playing left tackle.
Left.
I think he's left tackle. PA Bruins lining up. Front line, got Will Osmond, Cameron Fonseca, Isaiah Woods, and Wesley Wise doing an excellent job. Line up in double wing. Motion. Hold. Stem. They give it off to the fullback. Nope. Quarterback ends up keeping it. Excellent fake by the quarterback there. Finn Ford does an excellent job carrying it out. Wesley Wise on the tackle, number 7 for the PA Bruins.
Tackled by Davis for the Bruins.
So now you got 2nd down and 9 for East High. Got 7:40 left in the third quarter. Taking their time getting in that huddle.
I'm sure East is going to try to run as much clock as they can.
East breaks out. They line up in an unbalanced set. True wing T formation. Just gave it. Ball. Bruins get on the ball. Yes. Do they get it? No. It looks like the East High jumps on the ball. That ball was bouncing all over the place right there, Brooks.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the Leopard.
PA Bruins creating a lot of havoc in the backfield, right at the mesh point. Number 74, Junior Angeleu did a great job getting that recovery.
Yeah.
It's 3rd down and 5 yards. PA Bruins got to play hard right here. You got double wing. Ben Ford gets under center. They get motion. Offsides once again. Looks like it's a timeout.
Timeout on the field.
Timeout on the field by East High. PA Bruins playing an aggressive style of defense right there. They were ready to fire off and get into the backfield. They're doing a great job, Brooks, the PA defense, of getting to the mesh. The mesh point is where The quarterback is handing off to the fullback or trying to get the pitch off. And they're doing a good job of that right now. They're playing more aggressive. They've got to be fast off the ball. PA Bruins aren't very big, but they play quick.
One of my old announcer guys, and most people probably don't know him, was Lane Kern Tips. He always did Southwest Conference football.
There you go.
And one of his things he had to say about fumbles and stuff like that was had a little malfunction at the junction.
No doubt, no doubt. And that's what you ultimately want. That mesh point right there.
Right.
Right where the quarterback and the fullback are meeting, you can get back there. You can create some havoc. Just got to play quick. You got to shoot some gaps. And what these guys are given, too, is between the guard and the center, there's quite a bit of space out there. So when you look at the alignment by East High, they're given an opportunity for our defensive line. Double wing. Unbalanced set. Quick jet sweep. Looks like they're going to give him the first down. It's right there on the yard line. They're probably going to go for it anyway. Had to figure they'd go for it regardless of even if they didn't gain a yard on the last one. Ball was in the middle of the field.
Yeah, first down.
First down. It was just a quick jet sweep. Here we go. East High breaks the huddle. And East High's misaligning. They get an unbalanced set once again. Two wings with motion. And they go ahead and they hand it off up the middle. PA Bruins are there. He gains only about 2 or 3 yards. Excellent pursuit by the PA Bruins.
Jalen Moore, the ball carrier.
Gain about 2 or 3. It's going to be second down at about a long 7, short 8.
By Wesley Wise.
Wesley Wise on the tackle for the PA Bruins.
Gain of 3, second down and 7.
East High taking their time. Making substitutions, trying to run that clock down.
They're no big hurry up by 13.
Well, the thing is, the play clock isn't running, Brooks. Why in the play?
It's starting now.
There we go. We got a double wing. PA Bruins with a jet. Oh, they get him in the backfield. Great play right there by Brooks Walton.
That's the way you like to see your middle linebacker play.
Middle linebacker shooting gaps, making plays. Excellent job right there. Defensive line doing a good job of protecting the linebackers right there. A lot of people don't realize it, but the defensive line makes plays like that. Defensive line basically are like blockers on the offensive line. They allow the linebackers and the defensive backs to get the right fit. Excellent job by Brooks coming downhill, scraping off that offensive line and making a play. It's third down and a long 9. It's a pass. They roll it out. PA Bruins have got to get contained. They lose contain. They throw it over the middle. And caught pass for a touchdown. Flag on the play. It's coming back.
Cross the line of scrimmage.
Cross the line of scrimmage, Brooks says. Illegal play. It's going to back them up, and I think that's a loss of down. Am I correct?
I'm not sure on my rules, but I'd say so.
I'm thinking it is. Wish Jay was here. Jay may know.
Yeah. Let's say it's so.
I hope so for PA Bruins. Ball's getting backed up. PA lost a little contain right there. Yeah, he's walking it off, and they've changed it to a fourth down. Looks like they're bringing out the punt team here. First punt of the evening. Yep. They're punting the football. PA Bruins are just going to let this thing go, as they usually do. Nobody goes deep. Excellent job by the defense right there. PA not playing anything for a fake.
I saw this gentleman kick before the game started. I think he might do kind of a rugby type kick.
Yep, that's exactly it. And he kicked it out of bounds. What a great break for the PA Bruins.
21-yard line.
You want to know what? A lot of bad things happen in special teams, and that's one of them when you get a shanked punt and nobody's even rushing you.
Yeah.
That's a big break for the Bruins. Bruins go down the field right here. They get a momentum, get some more momentum with that stop by the defense.
Out of bounds on the 21.
4:30 left in the third quarter. Lane Hatcher runs out on the field, offense in a huddle. Break the huddle, and they're going to look to Coach Kelly to see what the defense is lined up in, and he'll make the call. Secondary's lining up in a cover 4 situation. Lane sprints out to his right. And he's sacked. Loss of about 2 yards. Smart play by Lane, not give up the ball. Could have thrown it out of bounds, though.
Yeah.
Not much of a loss, though. It was 2 yards. PA lines up. Catches the East High, not ready, and Jaron Watkins gains about 4 yards right there. Tackle on the play by Sati Tuataufa.
Tackled by Sui for the Leopards.
Helleman Sui also in, number 11.
Yeah, the tackle on that play is 220, and Jaron done weigh 165, so there's a little bit of a
size difference.
Yeah.
Lane's empty backfield, sprints out to his left, throws the ball. Oh, right in the hands of Cameron Bland, and that probably would have been a first down. Great throw by Lane. Big drop by Cameron Bland right there. It's now 4th down.
4th down and 8.
Well,
8 to go.
The Bruins don't punt, so I guess we'll be going for it.
Lane Hatcher, an empty backfield. Jaron Watkins. Flanked out to the right. Cameron Bland, 3 receivers to the left. Lane Hatcher rolls out. Tries to run for it, and he gets the first down. What an excellent play by Lane Hatcher.
Excellent.
Lane Hatcher showing his footwork. He actually had to move around, run out of bounds by Sahi Tuitaufa, middle linebacker for the East High Leopards. Great play by Lane, good call by Coach. Little shovel pass to Jaron Watkins. 2 guards pulling up the field. Jaron Watkins stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Gained only about, about 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and about 8.
Yeah, this team's got a lot of speed, too. We're just not running away from them.
No, they're not. Gains have regularly happened when we pop right up the middle when Jaron gets the ball. Got 3 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. It's Ray Jackson, number 18. You've got Jaron Watkins in the backfield with Lane Hatcher. Coach Kelly's making his calls, signaling in. It's a double reverse. Ray Jackson comes back for the ball.
He says he intercepted, but believe he...
What are they calling there?
Yeah.
They're saying it's an interception. It was a flea flicker. Brett Lynch threw the ball up. Ball wasn't well thrown.
Yeah.
Looked like he laid out for the ball. And it looks like they're going to award the ball to the East High Leopards.
Certainly wish
Unfortunate right there.
Wish we had a little instant replay on that. Make sure of that.
Yeah. Excellent athletic play by the secondary for East High. These guys can play football. That's one thing for sure. Bruin defense lining up. Need to play aggressive once again. Ball's given up the middle. Quarterback keeping it. Oh, he bounces off of a couple tackles. Missed tackle right there by tackle made by Hayden Henry, but it looked like who was that in? It was Will Hart had him in the backfield. If he just would have held on to him, it would have been a nice loss possibly behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes East High. It's 2nd down and about 1.5. They line up in a double wing. Ben Ford takes a look at what PA Bruins are giving him. Snaps it. Gives it up the middle. I don't think he gained a yard.
I don't believe he did either. I don't think that play went for naught.
Gained a half a yard. 3rd down. They're giving him the first down on that.
Oh, man.
Isaiah Woods in on the tackle. Good job by the defense of holding the ground right there, but kind of hard when trying to get all these reads on this double wing offense. Yeah. East High breaks the huddle. Ben Ford quickly gets under the center. Quick snaps it. Gives it to the fullback up the middle. He gets nothing. Gain of about a yard or 2. Cameron Fonseca, number 47 on the tackle for the PA Bruins. Excellent play right there.
You know, in that play, Rick, I don't think they came to the line of scrimmage and were set for a full second, in my opinion.
No.
They snapped the ball awful fast.
Game's about tempo these days, Brooks. Running teams try and take advantage of those rules as well.
Yeah.
Here comes East High. They line up. Double wing, 2 wide receivers split out to both sides. Ben Ford gets under center, get motion. They hand it to the fullback up the middle once again. He gains maybe about a yard or 2 on the tackle. It was number 30, Isaiah Woods, and number 47, Cameron Fonseca, the 2 interior tackles for the PA Bruins. Excellent job. It's 3rd down and 5. It's a big play for the Bruins.
Yeah, if they can hold them here, they'll be a critical part of the ball game.
Possession downs. That's what 3rd down is. 3rd and 4th down are possession downs. Bruins looking through the sidelines. Coach Wyatt giving a call.
3rd down and 5.
Double wing set. Look for the jet sweep to the left. Timeout. East High. 3:13 left.
31 seconds.
Oh, 31 seconds left. 31 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. That's why they called the timeout.
Timeout East.
I also think that they were misaligned. They may have had an illegal formation on that.
Okay.
I think that's one reason why they were able to catch it right before the snap.
If East doesn't score on this play, Rick, when's the last time you've seen the Bruins going into the 4th quarter behind?
I haven't seen it. I've been living in Little Rock for 5 years now, Brooke. Back in Arkansas. Very happy to be back. And I haven't watched the PA Bruins come from behind other than one time.
So this is a definite rarity for you then, isn't
No doubt it's rare, but you want to know it's a great test for the Bruins.
It is.
It is no doubt a good test. I always tell my wife, you know, a lot of times you go ahead and you go to a PA game and they're not being tested, and that's not good when you're trying to build a championship team. And one thing for Coach Kelly's definitely got him a good challenge here in Salt Lake City with a great ball club in East High. 3rd down and 5. They got double wing. Ben Ford surveying the PA defense. They're going to wait for him to get under. PA gets under, get option. It's a jet sweep. And Peyton Titus gets in the backfield and makes a tackle for a loss of about 5 yards. That brings them to 4th down and 10. I'll be anxious to see what East High does right here. See if they put the ball in the hands of their defense or they let their offense roll. It looks like they may let their offense roll right here.
Think so.
If they're going to do that, this could be a big turning event. Once again, they're up. You know what they're doing? They're letting it go out for the quarter, and they're going to make the decision during the quarter. Well, we're going to take a break. You're listening to Bruin Football on 96.5 FM, The Answer.
Anthony Lucas for
All right, we're back here at East High in Salt Lake City. It's 4th down and 9, and the Leopards are choosing to punt the ball. PA Bruins line up in a prevent punt position. Safe punt. Ball snapped. PA Bruins give a little bit of a rush. He rugby punts it. Ball gets running. Gets all the way down to the PA 1 yard line.
You know, I'm kind of surprised he didn't go ahead and set up a return on that one. There was one time last year that they put Justin Charette back there for a return.
I think it's because of a trust issue. Basically,
Oh,
catching the
definitely,
ball.
but-
That's what it is. They don't. Justin Charette was excellent at that. He had great hands. Real quick before we get this started, let's do a quick station identification.
Breaking news, stimulating talk. 96.5 FM. The Answer. KHT FM England, Little Rock. A service of Salem Media Group. On the NASDAQ at SALM.
We're back here at East High. PA Bruins all the way backed up, literally on the 1-inch line. Lane Hatcher is alone in the backfield. Can do a quick pass. Gets rid of the ball. Right over the middle of the field. Ball was dropped. It was almost intercepted. Once again, number 1, Cy Hamilton, was breaking on that ball. Lane just did not get it. If he gets it deep, we had a PA receiver running up the middle of the field wide open. Lane's got to get his feet set and deliver a good ball. I think he's doing the same play. That's a fumble. Ball's out of the backfield. It's a safety. It's a safety. Hatcher was rushed on the play.
That's a safety.
Ball came out of his hands and went on out of the end zone, so that's a safety.
Pulu Tausinga was in on the play. Bruins need to get rid of the football. Too many turnovers. Backed up.
Yep.
Can't have that. Well, the Bruins are down 30-15 with 11:34 left in the fourth quarter. East High is going to get the football here. PA Bruins need to do their best. Trying to get another turnover here. Defense has done a good job in the second half, Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
Made some things happen. Playing harder football. Playing a little bit more discipline.
But you know, if you're an opposing team, that's one way to stop the other is your opponent is, if they're a passing team, is the quarterback hasn't got time to pass. Makes it difficult for the other team to score.
Got to be quick.
Yep.
When you're playing back there, it's got to be some type of play action or it's got to be a 3-step drop, get rid of the ball. It's got to be quick. Can't let the defensive line get on top of you.
No.
And if anything, you throw the ball into the stands.
Yeah.
You scramble a little bit, find a receiver, and dump it.
I guess that's kind of what we're missing tonight. So, real quick three-step drop and pass.
Here come the PA Bruins. Lane Hatcher taking the field. Let's see if they're going to do the onside kick or if he's going to punt it. Regularly when you get a, looks like he may go ahead. Onside kick it, just like they always do. PA playing aggressive football. Coach Kelly not allowing his brand of football to change. Lane Hatcher goes with the onside kick. He kicks it, and it goes out of bounds. So, East High gets another big advantage here. They're getting the ball on the PA 32-yard line. Defense playing solid football. They got to buck up right here. 11:34 left in the half. PA Bruins down 15. Still a very doable game.
Right.
PA Bruins can go ahead and get a stop here, Brooks. 14 points in the days of spread offenses are not 15 points, not too much to overcome.
No, this is not an insurmountable.
It's all about the defense, though, right here. Ben Ford breaks the huddle. They're in double wing. Hands the ball up the middle, and he's going to break it. Number 2, Jalen Warren pops up the middle for a touchdown. Give to the football. Give to the fullback, right with the football
Right
up the middle.
Yeah.
It's 11:26 left in the half. Very quick score once again by East High. Matt Barker trotting out on the field to get the extra point. PA Bruins lining up on defense. Snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. 37-15. East High leading the PA Bruins by now 22 points here, Brooks. Got something to be able to, got to make a comeback. Got to score here. But we're going to take this opportunity, take another break. You're listening to Bruin Football here on 96.5 FM The Answer.
Watkins and Bland back to receive for the Bruins. Barker will pick up for the Leopards.
We're back here at East High School in Salt Lake City. Leopards leading 37-15 over the PA Bruins. Matt Barker has had a busy night. He's kicked a lot of extra points, and he's kicking off a lot. Something the PA Bruins aren't used to. Here goes Matt Barker. Back deep is Jaron Watkins. Jaron fields the ball and deep in the end zone. It's a touchback. Ball's going to come out to the 20-yard line in the middle of the field. PA Bruins coming out on offense. They've got to go ahead. They've got to get something going, Brooks.
Yeah.
They've got to get in rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
I think where the rhythm comes from is the quick passing game.
Yeah.
They're allowing a little bit too much time for this offensive line to hold off, to try and hold off the East High defensive line, which is a big, long, athletic defensive line.
Yeah.
Once again, quick pitch, Jaron Watkins. That's the kind of play you want. Jaron Watkins is wrestled outside with flag, of course, coming late. Number 7, Pulu Tausinga, doing an excellent job of pursuing him on the play, but it looks like it's going to be a holding call against PA Bruins.
Yeah, these linebackers, they're
nope,
good
actually,
size.
they're calling it on the defense.
Are they?
Yeah. So PA is going to get a break here. I think Coach Kelly wants to get the quick game going. Keep the East High Leopards a little bit off balance. PA Bruins lining up. Jaron Watkins in the backfield. Hand off to Jaron, right up the middle. He pops, he breaks it out. He's running down the sideline on the PA sideline. He's going to go all the way to the PA, to the East High 30, run out of bounds at the 25-yard line for the East High Leopards. Ran out of bounds by Tyler Itayu Ate.
That's what we need to see.
That's exactly it. It's the quick game. Keep these guys off balance.
That was right up the gut, too.
R.J. Anderson's in the backfield now. Lane Hatcher, got time. Dumps it off. R.J. Gets back to about 2-yard gain right there. I thought he got to the line of scrimmage, just dump pass. Number 10, Sati Tuitaufa on the tackle for East High. Middle linebacker. PA Bruins lining up quick. R.J. Anderson in the backfield. Gives up the middle. R.J. stuffed at the line. It's going to be 3rd down and about 7. Bruins trying to line up quick, run quick plays.
Tugalau for the Leopards on the tackle.
There's number 48, Tao Tugalau on the tackle.
3rd down and 7.
R.J. Anderson in the backfield. Lane Hatcher sprints out to his left. Overthrows Ray Jackson on a wheel route. Helleman Sui on the coverage.
Hatcher's pass intended for Anderson.
Bruins now have 4th down and about 7. Excellent job by the East High Leopards in the secondary and getting good coverage.
4th down and 7.
Lane Hatcher in an empty backfield. 2 receivers to the right, 3 receivers to his left. R.J. Anderson still in the ball game. Jaron Watkins at the sideline. Lane Hatcher takes snap. He's rushed. He dumps it off. Doesn't matter. Trey Johnson makes the catch. Tackled. Short of the 1st down. Change of possession. East High takes the ball back into possession. PA defense coming out on the field. He just had too much of a rush right there, Brooks.
Just too much of a rush, yeah.
Way too much of a rush. Lane did an excellent job of avoiding the rush. Trey Johnson does an excellent job of getting the catch, but it's just not enough yards. East High lining up. It's Still line up in the double wing. Got to be able to stop the fullback.
Crowding the line again.
Yep. Breaking it up the middle. Tackled for no gain.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see a pass here on this series.
9 minutes and 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 37-15. 37 for the Leopards, 15 points for the Bruins. PA Bruins need to get a stop here. These guys are going to run the clock. They're going to run it down. Play clock's already at 15. They're making a substitution. 9, 8, 7. They line up real quick. 5, 4, 3, 2. They hand it off up the middle. Gain of about 2. They are really milking it for everything it's worth. On the tackle on that play was number 47, Cameron Fonseca for the Bruins. 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Time is becoming of the essence. Play clock's down to 15 seconds already. East High is yet to break the huddle. 10 seconds. Come out. It's going to be a quick snap. Ben Ford getting under center with 5 seconds left. Popping up the middle. Fullback once again. Gets a big gain. Going to be run out of bounds. Tackle on the play by Zach David. Nope, I'm sorry. That was. Yep, sure was. They pronounced it David. I'm pronouncing their names as good as I possibly can. They can at least pronounce it David.
Right.
They don't have a cheat sheet like we have, Brooks. Got a player down for the PA Bruins. Looks like one of the defensive linemen. Maybe Isaiah Brooks. Nope, Cameron Fonseca is down. He's coming off on his own. That's good news.
Cameron Fonseca.
I've got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, it looks like he did. Maybe playing around with his shoulder just a little bit.
Yeah, maybe his left
Cameron
shoulder.
looks good, though. Kid strong as an ox and plays with a lot of heart. Good young man. Ready to come back in right away.
Yeah. First thing he did, got sideline, was talk to his defensive coach.
Yeah, he talks to Coach Madison Taylor. Madison's like, you got to sit out this play, man. Here we go. Ben Ford gets underneath the center. Motion. Jet sweep to the left. Run out of bounds right there. Excellent job right there by Blake Titus. Came up from his cornerback position. Probably a gain of about 3 or 4. No, not even that. Actually, a gain of about 2 yards.
You know, this Charlie Vincent for the Leopards, he's just a sophomore. He's a 5'10", 150-pound sophomore running back, and he's got some speed. He's one that broke one all the way, 95 yards?
He's quick, yeah, he popped as well. Yeah, it really looks like, where they're taking on the PA defense is on the right side. Here they go. Ben Ford gets under center with 1 second. They have to call a timeout. Is that their third timeout? I think it is.
I think so.
Third timeout possibly of the half, right? Yeah, let's see if they run that thing off. It said 1. Yep, it's 0.
Got 0, yeah.
That's it. That's good news for PA. PA Bruins right here have a chance to go ahead and get that ball back. Spread offense like PA runs. If they can get some type of protection and really get the quick game going. Got to keep these defensive linemen off of lane. When you look at what teams have done to Arkansas, Razorbacks, last week, Louisiana Tech.
Right.
Louisiana Tech said, well, our quarterback's a rookie. He's a freshman. We're just going to 3-step drop Arkansas to death because their defensive line's strong. When they tried to drop back with him, our defensive line swarmed and got him.
Yeah.
Defensive backs were playing a little soft, and that's what needs to happen for the PA Bruins. They need to take advantage of some things. Back at play here, they run a counter. Ball goes for maybe about, 3 or 4 yards. Ben Ford handed it off to one of the wings, sliding underneath him. In on the tackle was number 32, Peyton Titus.
See, Cameron's back in now.
Cameron Fonseca coming in.
We'll give a few quick shout-outs from Twitter. Larson Griffith is watching online from, what did you say, Singapore? All the way from Singapore. Greg Griffith's son.
That's wonderful.
And Jalen Seals is checking in on Twitter, too.
Wonderful. A lot of PA Bruins supporters out there. Hopefully everybody in Arkansas watching. Ben Ford gets underneath center. You get the wing going in motion. They give it off to the fullback once again. This time they bring him down. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to punt the football. Excellent stop right there by the Bruins. Let's see what Coach does. See if he puts somebody back. He's got Ray Jackson in there right now and Jaron Watkins.
Was that 4th down or a
Was
turnover?
that 4th? Because they had it on 3rd down here.
That must have been
Was that turnover? All right, that's a turnover right there. I thought he was putting out the defense.
I did too.
Here we go. Lane Hatcher in the backfield all alone. Holding on the ball a little long, getting rushed. Going deep, he's got Nathan Biagioni. Go! Right off the tip of his hand. Excellent job by Biagioni trying to get open. Just couldn't hold on to it. He landed on his shoulder. Walking a little back, a little gimpy.
Yeah, his right shoulder there.
Trying to get Biagioni off the field, Coach Lucas is. Biagioni runs off to the sideline, holding his arm. Lane Hatcher in the empty backfield. 4 receivers to his left. Quick slant. Oh, that's almost intercepted. Great play by the linebacker reading Lane's eyes. Number 7, Pulu Tausinga, has played an excellent game. These guys have been able to see a variety of looks by PA, but you can't fool them. Linebacker play is excellent.
I believe if he intercepted that one, he'd have taken it to the house for him.
Tui Taufa and Tausinga have played great. Lane Hatcher rolls out to his left. He dumps it off. Intercepted by number 11, Hilleman Sui.
I think you were looking the other way there, Rick, but there's a flag for a personal foul on them. They hit Brett Lynch from the blind side.
That's going to be a personal foul. Back them up another 15 yards. Taking them from the 35 all the way back to the 30-yard line, all the way back to the 45-yard line. The 2 linebackers for East High, Tausinga and Tui Taufa, these guys can roam the field.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, they're extremely athletic. They're big-bodied. We hadn't seen linebacker play like that in Arkansas.
No, we certainly haven't.
Last time I saw that was Brooks Ellis for Fayetteville High School. Great player like that's playing in the SEC. Yeah. Ben Ford back, quarterback. They get him in the backfield, and they get a holding penalty. PA Bruins, excellent defense right there with 6 minutes and 10 seconds left. The Leopards leading 37-15. A lot of penalties in this ball game, Brooks. Both sides of the ball.
Penalties.
It's been a sloppy game from a penalty perspective and turnovers. Both teams have had a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Bruins hadn't been able to capitalize like they have in the past. Credit to East High for that.
All right.
PA Bruin defense playing an excellent second half, though, Brooks. Ben Ford lining up behind the center. He's got double wing, 2 wide receivers. He goes ahead, he sprints out, he looks to his left, then he looks at one in the middle of the field. It's going to be intercepted. Great play by Hayden Henry. Makes a nice athletic grab. 5:58 left. Bruins need to charge back. This game is no gimme.
Nope.
Great job by the defense in putting the offense in position. Offense for the Bruins needs to be able to capitalize. PA Bruins lining up in the backfield. You've got Jaron Watkins flanked just off to the left of Lane Hatcher. Refs are respotting the ball. Ball is now on the PA 35-yard line. Handoff up the middle of Jaron Watkins. Defensive line collapsed down. It was number 48, Tao Tuakelo on the stop. PA Bruins line up again. Quick tempo. Jaron Watkins still in the backfield with Lane Hatcher. Shotgun snap. Lane Hatcher hands it off again to Jaron Watkins. And once again, number 48, Tao Tuakelo in on the tackle. Jaron Watkins is down with an injury. Not good. Don't know if he got his wind knocked out of him. Yeah, it looks like that's all it is. Jaron's slowly gimping up. May have actually got, he's walking on it, but he's walking gingerly on his right leg.
Yeah.
PA training staff out to take care of Jaron. Jaron comes out off the field, and on comes R.J. Anderson, another very good athlete at tailback for the PA Bruins.
In my opinion, a lot of the success for the Bruins this year is going to depend on Jaron, so we don't need him to have any injuries.
No injuries. Lane Hatcher alone in the backfield, an empty set. Drops back, releases the ball. Interception. It was a tipped ball. It looked like the ball had bounced off the ground a little bit, but I think he scooped it. Once again, PA Bruins trading turnover for turnover with East High. This has been a defensive ball game in the second half, to say the least. PA Bruins can't get things going on offense. I think Lane has had a lot of pressure, and he's thrown a little bit off his back leg.
Yeah, he's not stepping into
We'll check the instant replay over here. That bounced off the ground.
It bounced off the ground.
It did. Oh, well.
It bounced off the ground. Ben Ford lines up underneath the center. Ball's handed off up the middle. Gain of about 5 yards. Handed off to number 22, Siona Malisi on the carry. Different fullback coming in the game. 5 minutes left, 37-15. Leopards leading the PA Bruins by 22. PA Bruin defense on the field. They've been on the field a lot in the second half.
They certainly have.
Doing an excellent job. Unbalanced wing set. Ben Ford hands it off to the tailback. PA Bruins do an excellent job of holding for 1 yard. It was number 32, Peyton Titus, on the tackle. Cameron Fonseca also in on the tackle as well. Bruin defense playing a good, solid, disciplined game here in the second half, being where they're supposed to be. Ben Ford breaks the huddle. They line up in a true wing to the left. He oversees the PA defense. Wing comes in motion. They hand it right up the middle. Once again, PA Bruin standing tough. Gain of about 2. Actually, they gave him enough for the first down. It's a gain of 3. 1st and 10. Ball is on the East 47. Isaiah Woods on the tackle for the PA Bruins. You got 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the ball game. East High running the clock. They're playing the play clock down all the way to 10 seconds already. They don't have any more timeouts. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Get the snap off. It's jet sweep. Excellent job right there by the PA Bruins. Zach DeVee takes on a double block, kind of forces it to bounce outside, and only gets a gain of about 2. Dylan Nosler in on the tackle. PA Bruins looking to get another stop here. Milking the clock down. Ford gets under center. Handed off up the middle. Fullback. Gain of maybe 2 yards. On the tackle was Cameron Fonseca and Will Osmond, number 44 and 47 for the Bruins. There's 2:50 left in the fourth quarter, 37-15. Leopards leading the Bruins. Play clock has started. It's already down to 20 seconds. East High making substitutions, bringing in Cy Hamilton, another running back and cornerback. Do a good job with their substitutions, keeping guys fresh. Line up in the double wing. Ben Ford gets underneath the center with 5 seconds left. Quick motion, jet sweep. Number 21. on the carry. Charlie Vincent. Looks like it's going to be a holding penalty, and that'll stop the clock and probably back up the Leopards here with 2:20 left on the clock in the fourth quarter. Defense doing a great job here, Brooks.
They are. They're holding them. And
they figured out how to play this team.
Yeah.
You know, this is going to bode well for the Bruins as they get back into Arkansas, being able to line up against a team like this. With so much misdirection, shows that they can hang.
Yeah.
It really does. Too many turnovers on the offensive side of the ball really has been the tail of the tape.
I think of all the games that I've watched, this has been the offensively, the Bruins have really struggled tonight.
Well, Coach Kelly decides to call a timeout. PAA has 2 timeouts left.
And I guess all you can say, that's attributed to the defense.
It really is.
So,
it really is. Well, we're going to take a quick break, Brooks, while this timeout's going on. You're listening to Bruin Football on 96.5 FM The Answer.
Central Arkansas.
And 5. Ben Howard gets under center. Hands it off to the fullback, who gets stopped short of the first down. PA Bruins are going to get the football. Change of possession. Only 6 seconds run off the clock. There's 2:20 left. It's now 2 minutes and 14 seconds. PA Bruins down 37-15. 22-point difference. Bruins have 2 timeouts left. Offense takes the field.
On that last play by the Leopards, Wesley Lies was on the tackle.
Excellent job by Wesley.
Yeah.
Great player. Started for us last year as a sophomore. Lane Hatcher does a quick screen out to Jaron Watkins. Jaron is hit hard, but he doesn't go down right away as he usually doesn't.
Oh, they're celebrating over there, but
they can celebrate nothing because they didn't bring him down.
No, they didn't.
Jaron Watkins has been hit hard before, bounced and made some yards out of it. That's what's always fun to watch the guy. You talk about tough as nails.
He is.
Jaron Watkins is just that.
He just bounced up like a rubber ball right there, too.
Lane Hatcher takes the snap, empty backfield, steps up in the pocket and gets sacked. And on the sack was number 90, PJ Lee Ali Tawa for East High Leopards. 1:25 left on the clock. PA Bruins have 2 timeouts left. Coach Kelly signaling in. 1:10 left on the clock. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Lane Hatcher takes the snap out of the shotgun. He's getting rushed. Excellent job by the offensive line peeling back. Brett Lynch makes a catch, runs out of bounds. Gets a first down. He was forced out of bounds a little late by Pulu Tausinga. Guy's a good football player, but he's getting a little chippy out there. 51 seconds left on the clock. PA Bruins trying to get another score. Lane Hatcher takes the snap. It's going deep. Steps into the pass.
Yeah.
Could be pass interference on East High here. Be another first down for the Bruins. They possibly could get this ball on the 25-yard line. See what the penalty is. 43 seconds left on the clock. They called it on East High, which is what we expected. PA Bruins have an opportunity here. Get another score. 43 seconds left on the clock. Ball's going to be spotted at the East High 28-yard line. PA Bruins lining up. Empty backfield. Lane Hatcher. Lane Hatcher's in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Quickly dumps it off. Little flea flicker. Seth Martin for the first down. Nothing like getting an offensive lineman. That's something that they didn't account for there.
Yeah.
Excellent job when your tackle kind of flips around and goes ahead and gets a little flea flicker. 33 seconds left on the clock. PA still has 2 timeouts left. First down. Ball is on about the 18-yard line. Bruins have 3 receivers to the field side. To the right side of Lane Hatcher, 2 receivers to the left. Lane Hatcher drops back. He's got time. He scrambles. Get rid of the ball. He's got some pressure. Oh, touchdown by the Bruins. Great play by Lane. And it's Cameron Bland on the catch. With 24 seconds left, the PA Bruins make it 37-21. Bruins are not stopping the aggressive play calling. They're going for a 2-point play right here.
Yeah.
Coach Kelly signal in to the offense. R.J. Anderson's in the game. Jaron Watkins on the sidelines. In the shotgun is Hatcher. Hatcher rolls out to his right. Does a throwback to a wide open Brett Lynch, who catches it for the 2-point conversion. That was an excellent play. Lane Hatcher rolled out to his right, and all you saw was Brett Lynch drag it across the field with nobody covering him.
I thought he was going to throw it over his head out of bounds, but he
it was a great catch by Lynch.
It was.
No doubt. Brett did an excellent job, and it was a good throw by Lane.
Yeah.
Little late, but you want to know it?
Yeah.
Bruins are playing aggressive.
Yeah.
That's Bruin football right there. Bruins cut into the lead. It's now 37-23. East High doing a great job this evening, but I got to say this. That team's averaged 53 points. And we got 37 on that scoreboard right now, and I'll tell you this much. They got a lot of gifts from the PA offense.
They sure did tonight.
The defense has once again done a good job. They woke up in the second half and forced quite a few punts, quite a few fourth down situations where they went for it and they didn't get it.
No.
Bruins really playing up. Here we go. We've got an onside kick here with Trevor Drains giving it a shot. Trevor kicks it. It's a good kick. Bruins can't get to it. Clock's going to end up running out here. East High is going to run out this clock here in a second. Looks like the PA Bruins are going to walk out of here with a loss. But I will say this. They've played 4 quarters of football.
They certainly did.
And that's one good thing.
Yeah.
A lot can be taken from this.
It really can. And, you know, they can hang their heads high. They played a good ball game, but they just didn't play well enough to win tonight, and it'll make them stronger down the road.
No doubt. You got to play a clean ball game. Clean ball game is no penalties, no turnovers, and it wasn't that.
Yeah.
We got a player down, looks like, for East High, a guy who's played a good football game. He's one of the defensive backs. He also plays running back, Tyler Itiuate. That's who that is. Yep.
And we got a little break in the action here. I want to thank our sponsors one more time. Bale Chevrolet, Capital Business Machines, Central Arkansas Urgent Care, the James Law Firm, Ortho Surgeons, and Bonehead Heffley. And then our new sponsor this week, the Palisades at Chenal and the Ridge at Chenal. Also, real quick, now we're down to 22 seconds. So I want to thank Josh Carroll for doing the live stream. We've had, what do we max out at? About 1,900, 2,000, 3,700 views at various times. But and also Kevin Halpin for keeping the scoreboard.
Excellent, excellent.
And Popeye for the video, yeah.
We've had a good crew here this evening. East High is going to run the clock out. They just took a knee. Ben Ford did. 18 seconds left on the clock. 16. Rolling down. Ball game's over, folks. The PA Bruins suffer their first defeat since the Highland Park game in 2014, Brooks.
Yep.
But you want to know what? East High School is probably one of the more talented high school football teams I've seen in quite some time.
Right.
Wouldn't you say?
I'd say so, and like I did a little research on them, they're ranked number 4 in the state of Utah and 221st in the nation, so they've got an excellent football team.
They really do. You know, when they took the field, you could just tell, number one, they were long and athletic, and they had size. And then you looked in their secondary. Their secondary was fast.
Yeah.
All of those guys are 4'5", 4'6" guys. But you know what it was? They were well coached.
Yeah.
You know, the one thing that we hadn't talked about is how well these guys played. I mean, schematically, I've got to say that their coach, Brandon Montic, does an excellent job with his team in getting them to perform. They're not flashy. They just play excellent football. They're disciplined. They've got size. That's why they won the state title last year.
Right.
You know, it really is. You know, I mean, wouldn't you agree that this team, from a coaching perspective, is just they're very well coached?
Yeah, they're very well coached, and they've got some athletes over there too, Rick. I was really impressed with them, and they're just, I guess that's the nationality or what am I trying to say? The national. No, you know what I'm talking about. The Polynesian type the person, the Samoan type. Those are good athletes.
They've got great athletes. What they have for them is length, size, and speed. Their defensive line is excellent. You know, they really are. The defensive line probably has what you're looking for in any type of defensive line. They make the secondary look good. You know, now don't get me wrong. I do believe that the secondary had some coverage sacks because Lane was rushing around a couple of times and he couldn't find an open man. But if you get a great pass rush, your defensive backs, they become really, really good.
Yeah.
You know, if you look back to Arkansas back in 2014 when they had Trey Flowers and Darius Philon rushing the passer, the secondary was the exact same one that's going to line up tomorrow against TCU. The exact same. What you had is a wicked pass rush where the quarterback had to get up the ball off really, really quick.
Yeah.
And that's what East High had. You know, their front was fast, long, aggressive. Their secondary, they caught the ball too. You know, when they were tips. Now there was one of them that obviously hit the dirt on us, and we saw it on the replay on the YouTube replay. But you know, at the same time, they made a whole lot of plays, to say the least.
And I was really impressed too with the linebacker play. They were fast, and they seemed to always be in position.
No doubt, no doubt. When you go ahead and you look at number 10 and number 7, Tawi Singa and Tui Taufa, you know, those guys could play. I mean, they roamed the field. They were disciplined. They stayed in. You know, they tried to put some good licks on Jaron Watkins and R.J. Anderson, but they don't really, when it comes down to it, you know, they didn't get them down that quick.
No,
you
they
know,
didn't.
I mean, there's a lot of credit going to Jaron Watkins. You know, Jaron Watkins in the offseason, he does an excellent job of really keeping his strength. He's durable, and you know, he doesn't go down easy.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't. You know, but when you look at this game and you break it down, the PA Bruins, they needed to play a clean game on the offensive side of the ball. On the offensive side of the ball, we had way too many penalties, way too many turnovers.
Yeah.
When you do that and you're playing against an excellent team like East High, it's really, really difficult for the team to be able to have success.
But this will be a learning experience for them, and like I said a while ago, it's going to help them down the road in the conference and into the playoffs.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, we want to take a break here, but before we do that, we want to give the ortho surgeons player of the game, and you got to go with Jaron Watkins in this game, wouldn't you?
I would think so, yes.
No doubt. Jaron Watkins had quite a game against an excellent defense. We're going to take a break here. You're listening to Bruin Football on 96.5 FM, The Answer.
The Rogers family for Capital Business Machines.
It's real important to keep going what our dad has started.
He had a good reputation, and we want to continue that reputation. Business is about relationships, and I think a lot of times it gets too corporate, too internet.
Arkansas's premier orthopedic surgery group has a team of orthopedic
Well, we're back here at Salt Lake City at East High School.
Rick, before you get back into the analysis, I want to say hi to my lovely bride, Pam. We celebrated 31 years this year, and I'm just glad to know she's watching on YouTube.
Oh, well, congratulations there,
Way to
Chris.
go, Rick.
That's it. That's it. That's wonderful.
Or Chris.
Well, the PA Bruins fall 37-23 to the East High Leopards. Brooks, excellent game by East High, coming out and taking on a challenging team in PA Bruins and the way they play.
Yeah.
But you want to know what? PA Bruins learned a lot in this game. They know they can hang with a team like this when they play their game, but they just can't make the mistakes.
Right.
Now we move on to Kentucky.
Well, we'll see what they've got next week.
Yeah, that's a good ball club in McCracken County High School. It's from what I understand and talking to Coach Kelly before the season, he was impressed with Sand Springs. PA was able to handle them. Obviously, he was really impressed with East High going into the season for good reason, and we witnessed that tonight.
Yeah.
And then you go ahead and you take a look at McCracken County, and he said that's a good ball club. I mean, each one of these teams have played for their state titles, you know. And you want to know what, though, Brooks? That's what PA needs.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. They don't need to play a bunch of weak sisters.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help the team, and it doesn't tell you how good they are.
No doubt, no doubt. In going ahead and they played New Smyrna Beach back in 2014. Jalen Merrick, who plays for the Hogs now, was actually on that team. And you want to know what? They killed him. It just was. It was a wasted trip. It was a good trip to Disney World. For them.
Okay.
That's really all it was. The kids enjoyed the trip, but it didn't take the team to another level. Yeah. Now they had an opportunity to go ahead and to get challenged, play 4 quarters of football, which they needed to do.
Well, Rick, before we sign off tonight, I want to just say thank you so much for doing such an outstanding job with these names tonight.
I appreciate it.
I was going to say, just thanks for filling in Jay's place.
Yeah, that's hard. I've got big shoes to fill when you're filling in for Jay. He's done this a whole lot more
soon,
than
and
me.
I think this newlywed thing's already getting to him. He doesn't seem to want to leave Little Rock hardly at all.
Yeah, we needed him up here.
We'll see if he'll even be willing to go down to Little Rock McClellan and for a game. He may not want to drive that far. You don't know.
You never know.
Yeah.
The names were tough for East High, but you want to know it? Being a David, spelled just like David, right? We had to get. I want to make sure I get these young men's names correct.
Right.
That's important.
Yeah.
So Popeye just swung around. He's got a shot of the Coach Kelly and the team there. What's Coach Kelly telling him right now, you think?
I think Coach Kelly's really kind of talking about how they can't make the mistakes that they made in this ball game. And he's saying, you know what, you really kind of hung physically with this ball team, who East High, as we know, and we could see up close and personal, that was probably the best physical-looking football team PA has played in years, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
And, he's keeping their chin up, but at the same time going, you had your chances.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's the key. Play clean. You've got to play clean. And you want to know what? I'll tell you this much. They played 4 quarters of football.
They did.
And you've got to be able to play 4 quarters. If you really look at 7 aspects of football, you're looking at the 4th quarter. You're looking at turnovers. You're looking at penalty. You're looking at your physicality, which the defense brought in the second half. Offense, we lost on that side. Defense, we only won a half. And special teams, it hurt us tonight.
Yeah.
And so when you look at all those aspects, we lost quite a few of them.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he's talking about. We've got to be able to capitalize on all of those aspects. There's the intangible sides, like I said, the 4th quarter contact, penalties, and turnover. But then there's what you've got, really in your offense and your defense and your special teams. And, win 2 of those, and we really kind of only won a half, But they didn't quit in the 4th quarter. And, that, I think, Brooks, that's probably one of the biggest things.
They played hard the whole ball game. They didn't let down, and I'm real proud of them for doing that. Or trying to stay in the ball game and win it. And I think that's just the discipline that Coach Kelly instills in them.
Yeah, he does. He demands excellence from them. He doesn't want them to settle for anything. I know Zach has come home and he's frustrated because Coach Kelly's making him do this, making him do that. But you want to know what? You don't see Nick Saban not demanding excellence.
No.
You don't see people that win championships on a regular basis not accept excellence, and that's what he definitely does. So hats off to Coach Kelly and his staff for getting these boys prepared. We're going to close out our evening now.
Hey, real quick, Popeye just mentioned something, too, again. I want to reiterate how amazed I am with the turnout of our fans.
Yes.
There was, we could tell just at the airport, even on just the flight Brooks and I were on, there were several people there waiting to fly out. And but there was the stands here. They filled up half of their stand or 2/3 of their stands. So kudos to the Bruin fans for making the trip out here because it's not in our backyard.
No doubt, no doubt. It's definitely a Bruin experience when everybody gets together. That's one of the fun things about the PA family is the camaraderie amongst the fans and the players and the support. Yes, it will make them stronger. That's one thing for sure. Well, we're going to sign.
Thanks to Zach Thomas back in the studio.
Yes.
Last but not least.
He's in our ears telling us what to do. Well, Brooks, it's been a pleasure today. I appreciate you taking a novice like myself.
Well, I am
on
too.
in the box. But, hey, PA Bruins heading back to Little Rock. Then they go to Kentucky next week. Oh, Jay will be with us back, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's me again. Okay, I'll take it again. The names will be easier, I think.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
Well, PA Bruins fall 37-23 to the East High Leopards. Bruins go back to Little Rock with a loss, unfortunately. People, we sign off. You're listening to Bruin Football on 96.5 FM, The Answer.
I'm Anthony Lucas for Ortho Surgeons. As a